Alrighty guys, welcome to today's training on escaping the real estate rat race. So there's an in-depth guide on how to take an additional 250k net or more in 12 months or less using video sales letter funnels. So a lot of stuff to absorb right there in that big chunk of text. I know guys, and a lot of you guys are wondering like what the heck is a video sales letter funnel? I'm about to explain to you guys that because again, I truly think it's going to change the real estate industry. And after I've been testing this out, and really just like as a scientist, like chipping away at this, pouring my test tubes, I finally came to the conclusion that this is the only way and the best way to grow a profitable and a hyper profitable real estate business. In fact, I've talked to so many agents. I work with over 1,000 plus agents, and I see the same thing, right? Profits are not there. It's very hard, unpredictability. I see it all, and I really think that it's going to change the real estate industry forever. And that's why I'm sort of looking you guys dead straight in the camera right now, because I'm so confident in this, right? And my job on today's training, guys, is to give you guys everything you guys need to know to actually take home 250k net. In fact, I helped a lot of people do this as well. But all I ask you guys is just for today's training, it's going to be a little bit of a longer training. In fact, like 68 pages, and we're going to go through each and every single one of them. And it's going to be a little bit longer. But just ask the kids to go to sleep tonight. Just tell the boys that, hey, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm going to hop on and play Warzone with you guys. I know that's a big game right now for those of you guys, younger guys out there. Just tell the wife or the husband, hey, honey, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to watch this training. I really need the attention here. So, guys, I really do appreciate your time and attention just watching the first couple minutes here. But go ahead and take out the notepads because this is going to be life-changing stuff. And if I'd really waste your time, go to this link, guys, and just go to the person, whoever is on the other end on the Zoom call, and be like, that guy with the white dress shirt and beard, he pretty much wasted a good 2 hours of my life. I will go ahead and PayPal you guys $50 for wasting your time. All right? But without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So here's some of the agents that we've actually helped just on the top of my mind, right? Lisa Trombetta Stevenson, she closed an additional 14 deals in less than 12 months. Andrew Fleming has closed an additional 5 deals in less than 4 months. Jorge did 40K GCI in less than 4 months with $0 spent on advertising. Again, all profit, right? Well, not including, the admin and the taxes and everything, but advertising wise from a marketing level, very, very profitable. Philippe has closed 8 additional deals and 4 more under contract. In fact, he's already at the point of 18 deals already in less than a year, which is absolutely crazy, right? Just using our process, what I'm teaching you guys today. Scott has closed 2 deals and put 4 more under contract in less than 2 months. But Winder has closed additional 8 deals in less than 6 months in a market that's very, very competitive, very cutthroat, and homes over $1 million price point. Maritza has closed additional 10 deals in less than 4 months at $130 cost per sale. Again, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more than the next couple of minutes here, what that means. Albert has put 2 leads under contract in less than 10 days with $0 spent on advertising. Garbage took home a 75K net commission check in 1 month in just being in our program for 2 months. Julian has put a lead under contract within 7 days and $0 spent on advertising. Audrey got a 21x return on a cash basis. And guys, case studies upon case studies. Again, I want to show you guys. If you guys go to our website, you guys can see there's an endless scrolling of case studies of real estate agents, teams, and brokerages that have came in and just added in bottom line cash, right? And you guys can see that there's a lot of people that we helped, right? And I really want to emphasize one point. I always get the question, it's like, well, yeah, these agents only close 5 deals. I close 5 deals a month. I get it, but how profitable are you, right? And here's the thing, guys. Look at someone like Amin, right? He closed 5 transactions with 33x return on advertising spend. He only spent $3,700 to close 5 deals. And every single deal in the market is about 15, 20K commission, which is pretty good. So imagine if he spent $3,700 a month. This is in 1 year, guys, right? Same with Wakas here, right? Like you can see 29x return on advertising spend. So imagine spending $1 and making back 29. You will never get that return in the stock market. You will never get that even in real estate. You will only get that inside of your own business. And what we're going to give you guys today is a framework of how to do that consistently day in and day out on autopilot, right? So this is something that's so exciting, and I'm so confident about this because, again, I love changing people's lives, right? And I'm really passionate about this. And not even for me, it's not even just like changing the agent's life or our customers' lives. It's just really about the people that are moving into homes. Like me sitting here on a computer has helped thousands of families move into a home, which is crazy, right? So that's the power of the internet, guys. Same here like Jacob, right? Average price point of a home is 1.3 million. He only spent $1,500 and he made a 22x ROI, right? So I really urge you guys to look into these, because don't look at the closing number. Look at the actual return, right? Look at the actual return these agents had, because this is very, very important. And we've been able to just crush it for agents using the framework I'm going to talk to you guys today about. So you guys can actually see some more, messenger conversations here, a lot more on our website. We've got a YouTube channel called Generateagentleads. Watch that. We actually provide all of our, case studies and their interviews on YouTube as well. That's a lot of unique and useful insights for you guys to absorb on there. But again, I just want to show you guys this just because I do want you guys to understand that whoever is presenting this today, me, I really want to talk to you guys and show you guys like the new way of doing real estate. The old way, guys, is dying down, right? And I've actually used video sales letter funnels. What you guys are watching today is a video sales letter, right? And I've spent just in the past year on one of my advertising accounts on Facebook. Again, everyone says Facebook ads don't work, right? I spent $536,000 USD on my own money. You guys can see here, and I've done this, right? And I've done this, like you can see that I'm driving people to a video sales letter. And I just want to show you guys this because I really want to practice what I preach, right? And I do want to really get you guys in on this latest strategy, because a lot of agents have never heard about video sales letter funnels. And I think, truthfully, the agents that are using it, they don't want to tell anyone else. And that's what I've sort of chalked it down to, right? Because it's so powerful. But anyways, the frustrated agent. So if you're reading this, guys, you're a solo agent or a small team, right? Perhaps a broker, but in the majority of our business is coming from referrals, right? And it's not scalable, right? I think you guys have heard of that enough times. Again, scalable, you guys need scalability, this, that. But again, you guys need to understand that maybe you're probably using Zillow or all these portals, and you might be bleeding more than $1,500 a month with Zillow Flex, just for sometimes leads to tell you they're already working with another realtor. And maybe Zillow is becoming more and more unprofitable. In fact, I was actually playing around with the Zillow, those numbers, and I can't remember what they call it, but basically it gives you an estimate of how much commissions you generate and what's your cost to market. And my cost to market was $6,500 to get a client, and my commission was $7,200, right? And that's crazy. Like, you're literally losing money on the acquisition of clients. And a lot of agents that I know of, in fact, my best friend, he did some pretty good numbers this year, and I think he did like 400K GCI. I'm like, well, what's your bottom line, dude? He's like, I've been using Zillow and good leads and everything, but I'm just harvesting. I'm like, well, how much did you make this year? Right? Like, it matters about this year. Don't worry about the future. Yes, you will get referrals, but what did you make this year? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm just harvesting. But I'm like, that's not the game you want to play, man. You need the money now, right? And you need a system that's going to give you income right now. You need to have something that's going to give you and feed the bank account right now, because you can't operate for long with high GCI and low net margins, right? So again, maybe you're proud of your sales volume, right? But the bank account reflects something different. That's actually what I was talking about earlier. And you're scared to admit that you're operating on thin margins, right? You're scared of the win. In fact, like, I'm just sort of calling out this because I've seen this, right? In fact, I've been suspect to this, but a lot of times, we are known as the person in our social circle that is usually more well off. We have a nice car, but only we know our current state, right? We know about all these GCI numbers, but the bottom line is what really matters, guys. And you may have wasted hours cold calling FISPOs or expired listings. Maybe you're wondering if this new magic script will do the trick. And guys, in the end of the day, we're all done feeling like a telemarketer, and we're all done feeling slapped around. It's not the best way to do business, right? Worst of all, guys, you're losing listings to discount brokerages, agents who don't really care about generating a profit. Sorry, agents who might be doing that right now as a strategy, but again, unless you're the cheapest in the market, there's no competitive advantage to what you're doing. And this is a proven business principle. So unless you're cheapest in the market, which is very, very hard to do, and maintain that, like Walmart, you guys are in no man's land, right? I'm just going to give you guys a warning that this is not going to sustain for you guys long term. And perhaps you're worried about clients ditching you for another realtor, and you've dealt with clients that you've been driving around for months only to buy for them for another realtor. It's a constant fear. And adding on to that point, right, like a lot of agents will discount the commission, and this is a race to the bottom. You're a commodity, right? Do you want to be a commodity? No, right? And I've seen this so many times. I talked to an agent the other day, and he's like, yeah, don't worry. I just discount my commission whenever they object me. But I'm like, dude, you do realize what you're doing, right? You're actually doing them a disservice as well. Because if you don't have the margins, you can't give them the highest level of service. When you can't give them the highest level of service, they're not going to give you referrals and they're going to give you a bad review as well. He's like, I don't care about that, I just want my money. And that's a lot of agents, right? And he was joking around with me, but I could see it, right? And maybe you're one of the agents that hops from one lead generation company to the other, looking for the next best thing. This is a big one. Because a lot of agents, you're trying to look for that next quality lead source. I want quality leads. Guys, you don't get quality leads. You need to create quality leads. I'll say it again. You need to create quality leads. A quality lead is someone that knows, likes, and trusts you. And they want to work with you. You value your time. In fact, they would be willing to pay you for your time. I have agents that are doing this. That's a quality lead. You guys think that Facebook, LSA, PPC, or YouTube ads, maybe someone's telling you, oh, you should try TikTok. You should try Instagram posting. Like, it doesn't work like that, guys. Right? Nothing's going to do the trick. And you might need another service just to buy some low quality leads that are not looking to buy price points. And you just treat your lead generation like a weight loss diet, right? You know how like weight loss works? Like, oh, I'm going to go to keto diet, intermittent fasting. I'm going to go to this model, right? Like that's what the companies do. They advertise this stuff. Guys, there's no such thing as a quality lead source. You need to create your quality lead source. A lot of times people go from Sync to Boomtown to Zerpo to Market Leader to Bold Leads to Zillow. I've seen a lot of these kind of things. It's a never ending cycle. And I want to really emphasize one thing here as well. A lot of these companies, right, they own your real estate. So anything that you're building, any assets, any websites, they're owning it. They're owning your domain name. And as the cost for marketing goes up, you guys have probably been, those of you guys that are listening to me today, you guys have probably been running ads. Zillow is getting more expensive. Facebook ads are getting more expensive. All these sources are getting more expensive. And you need to have assets that are built up, right? And if these companies own your assets, if you leave, you're screwed. And the reason why they own your assets, guys, is I'll tell you guys firsthand. A lot of these companies are tech companies and they only are in the game to exit. So they'll get the company, they'll pump the numbers and the scale and the market and sell, and they'll sort of, keep you in on contracts. They'll keep you in by holding your website. And then by the time they hit $1 or $2 million in profit or $3 million in profit in a year, they're selling for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million or more, right? And that's their game. And again, like they're going to continue to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because that's how private equity and venture capital and software as a service works. But you guys need to understand that that's the boat you guys are in, and you guys cannot be suspect to that. Your real estate, it's like you are paying rent to a landlord. Do you guys want to be that, right? So again, like you guys are telling your clients that, but you guys are suspect to it, just because you guys have a limiting belief, right? And I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that in today's training. And there's a lot of noise being made online, but you're thinking that old school methods may still work now. A lot of times, right, like I know because as a psychology, I studied psychology in university, a lot of us will typically, we always like, oh, the basics still apply. Let's go back to the basics. Guys, there's a time and place for basics. I get it, right? If you guys actually apply Elon Musk's bottom-up principle, it is right in many regards. But a lot of times, people will just typically, go and think that, oh, yeah, I'm going to go back to the old school methods, the basics, because that's always been right for me. Guys, look at Nokia and look at the CEO. He actually cried because of this exact same thing, because he failed to adapt to the market. Guys, the market is shifting, right? If you guys haven't heard about this NFT crypto stuff, we're going to a place of decentralization, right? And your currency is just getting more and more decentralized, and everyone is going more digital. In fact, they're literally making a fake world out there where you spend time on. Like, this is where we're going to, and if you guys don't adapt, you guys will sadly just get wiped out. And my job is just to give you guys as much information as possible, educate you guys, so you guys can save you guys, right? Like save you guys from leaving the industry and probably going back to a 9-to-5 job, right? Because I've seen a lot of people do that. And you're currently working with clients that work, and you work your butt off, and they just don't respect your time. You're bringing your laptop to conventions. You're bringing your laptop to birthday parties, just to quickly open up the laptop, type away. Guys, it may not look that bad to you, but it's pretty bad, because I've seen it and I've lost a lot of relationships that way, because again, it's not good, right? And clients that are not, they're not showing up on time for listing appointments. They're treating you as a commodity, not an expert. They end up canceling at the last minute. You're tired of being disrespectful. You have clients that you provide them exceptional service and they still complain. You're left with the can't please them all mentality, right? And you just wish you could fire these clients, but you're forced to work with them because you have a dark pipeline, right? So the lack of predictable business does hurt, and hurts pretty dang hard, right? And it stings. And you're currently posting on social media, or perhaps, you're employing a VA or social media just to like, I'm just going to get that part of my business done. And it's still not really producing as much of a return because you guys are not providing proven marketing principles and proven systems to that. And a lot of the real estate gurus are just telling you, hey, do Google My Business. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Hey, do the Facebook. And again, it's not what's going to drive the consistency and predictability in your business. You need to be able to see how can I turn $1 into 22, $1 into 44, $1 into 36, like we actually help agents do. That's what you guys need to know, so you guys can predictably and confidently spend more on your marketing and start building a team and scaling. And again, I'll talk to you guys about that later on, about how to do that step by step. But worst of all, your real estate business is becoming less profitable day by day with huge splits, lack of support from brokers, without mentioning the fees for offices that are never actually really used, right? Zoom, the emergence of Zoom has made everything so much easier. Why do you even need to really use an office all the time, right? People actually want, they want speed of delivery and they want conviction. They don't really care about anything else, right? And you might be listening to coaches or other real estate agents with 6 or 7 figure GCIs and realize that more than half is just lost to leads and ads, right, guys? And you're learning from coaches and mentors that are 20 plus year veterans, and you realize that their methods don't work anymore. They're old school, right? So nothing against the old school guys, the hustle, right? And you guys definitely have grinded, but again, there's a new and better way of doing it, and you guys need to adapt. And you're cold calling, it's stressful. I actually know coaches that charge 10K or 20K just to teach people how to cold call. And yes, there's a skill set in its own, but guys, it just doesn't work. I actually have some really good math down below. I did some really good economics and unit case economics on this because it doesn't make sense to cold call, right? And you may have closed a few deals this month, but you have 0 under contract for the next month. Maybe you put $1 million contract in escrow, but it fell out, and you're not telling anyone that. It's killing from the inside. You can't even delete the post from social media, right? So I've been there and done that, and it's not fun. So again, in the end, you're checking your bank account to see if that commission check came in. Heck, if you're already worried about the next commission check, you're already asking yourself, what if my leads dry up, right? The pressure keeps you up at night, and you're actually having trouble sleeping. And if you don't sleep, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Trust me. If there's one thing you guys can take from today's training, just sleep, right? Because sleep is not going to serve, lack of sleep is not going to serve you guys well, long term. You guys can make some money, but lack of sleep compound over time, lots of health issues. Look into the research. Because of cash flow issues, guys, you're worried about having to discount your commissions. You actually feel like there's never an increase in your bank account. Your business is an up and down roller coaster, right? Roller coaster, real estate roller coaster. Heard it over and over again, guys. It's true, right? And winter comes, and it comes every freaking year, and you're left with nothing to start up with, and just hit the ground running for next year, right? If you're team lead, you might be buying leads from big portal lead providers such as Zillow and Realtor.com and providing to your agents, but starting to notice that the model isn't profitable anymore. Guys, let me tell you guys a quick story about someone I know personally. And you might be actually watching this right now. But anyways, what he did is his agent said, I want high quality leads. These leads are not good. This is not good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like a baby whining, right? So he said, you know what? I'm going to go buy Zillow leads, and they're really high quality, and they're ready to go. And he went from a smaller team, he was actually making some good money, to basically earning less than every single one of his agents on his team. And he, even his agents started earning less because, everything just got more and more, because the Zillow price was rising and his agents were, they wanted more and more leads, he had to raise his commissions, and it just was a shit show. Sorry for my French there, but this is what happens. It's like an inner explosion of everything, right? So you need to operate on profits. Cash flow, net free cash flow is oxygen for your business. Always grow where the profit is, guys. Always go for the most profitable situation for your business. That's what my recommendation is, because I've been in a lot of businesses, real estate, I've been in software, I've been in technology. The businesses that fail are the ones that fail to make a profit consistently and a good enough profit. And now, ideally, a monopoly profit. This is key. If you don't have a monopoly profit share in your market, you need to get to that fast, because again, majority of the monopoly profits are always by the top 10% of agents or teams or brokers in your area, right? And maybe you're taking a 35% marketing fee with a 50-50 split, but it's barely profitable, and you float your ego with the GCI you did with no margin. Sorry about that, guys, but it's true. And the conversion rates are low, right? Agents are motivated. They're not motivated to follow the leads that you're paying for, and the organization is in shambles. So again, this is a real-life case study that I'm talking to you guys about, because I don't want you guys to be in the same boat. Worse, your business is built off one access channel, and cutting it out puts your whole business in jeopardy, right? Remember, guys, what happened when Zillow changed their model? Guys, they're a for-profit organization. They're going to do it again, right? And this is a billion-dollar company. They're a monopoly. Monopolies have monopoly profits, and they will continue to do monopoly profits, and they will continue to up their rates, right? So soon, my prediction is that Zillow is going to get so expensive because advertising platforms mature. That's why Facebook ads is getting more and more expensive because people are realizing, oh, this works. Let me do more of it. Same thing with Zillow. They're up. It's like a fish pond, right? And everyone's fishing in the same pond, and the fish gets more and more expensive, right? In fact, or maybe the bait gets more expensive, right? And the people that are selling the bait, like the Zillows, the Facebook, they're forced to raise their cost to advertise. That's what's happening. And Zillow's going to do it again. And what's going to happen soon is every agent, in some markets already happening, raise their thin margins. Like, you're literally not even worth selling through Zillow, right? So maybe you're looking for a hyper profitable model that gives your agents with sufficient leads where the agents are motivated to follow the leads. We all know the biggest problem with real estate teams is the lack of motivation to follow up from team members, right? So 25% of agents produce most income. How do you get the other 75% to perform as well? Well, a lot of you guys probably scratch your head about this. Again, lack of lead follows is what every team struggles with, and it's always going to be something with sales teams. And how about hyper profitable sales teams? What do they do? A hyper profitable sales team is going to provide booked appointments, right? Talk to you guys a little bit more about that on today's training. And you're feeling like a roller coaster with no change to your income despite working 50 to 60 hours a week. You guys are sick and tired of this, right? Maybe join a brokerage by looking at the top agents and thought the brokerage was the key to the success. Guys, the brokerage is not the key to success, right? I actually had one of my dearest friends here, the agent in the area. He said, I only joined my brokerage because I saw the top agents and they were making good money and I wanted to emulate them. Guys, it's not that. It's not the brokerage that really, yes, some brokerages, props to you guys, but very rarely, right? He actually joined the brokerage and he hasn't learned anything. He's like, dude, there's not any point. I'm just paying these people money for no reason. They're not even giving me leads, right? So you join the brokerage and haven't made any changes yet in the business. It's actually a little bit more promises and unmet expectations every single time. So now what? Guys, you guys are on to the next brokerage. And guys, iBuyers, right? iBuyers was definitely a big concern. And everyone's so relieved when Zillow failed at this model. Guys, the monopoly companies, you look at Amazon, right? They focus on two things. They focus on the speed of delivery. So how can they get you the end result the fastest? If you order something, Amazon's literally working on drones already. iBuyers are trying to make it very, very easy and fast just to get a quick cash offer. And secondly, it's the actual conviction. So is it going to happen 100 times out of 100? And they can get those two things locked down. They will absolutely destroy. And the thing is, guys, like, yes, we are confident that they're probably not going to do anything for a long time, iBuyers. But guys, they're always chipping away at the hypothetical max. And we cannot, if we want to compete and win against iBuyers, we need to do it with another strategy. I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. So guys, enough is enough, right? I'm going to highlight this. Enough is enough. If you resonate with any of the points above, guys, I'm with you. Just stick around. You're in the right place. Anyone can start netting hundreds of thousands of dollars as a real estate agent, but no one said it would be simple, right? But again, according to the National Association of Realtors, the median gross income of realtors was $43K, and it's actually a decrease from $50K, $49,700 in 2019. So it's actually decreasing. Let me give you guys a little bit of a math lesson here. Just healthcare alone, guys, an average American spends about $5,000 a year on healthcare. If you're a family of four, it's a total of $20,000. That's actually considering you're not even going to college. Your kids are not in college. Mortgage payments and daily expense, that's not even considering that. So you're already down to $23,000. And this is like in discretionary income, right? So it's impossible to live and make a living if you're just average, right? And that's probably explains why 90% of agents are quitting in real estate within 5 years, right? So why is the median income across the board going down every single year, guys? This is the number one reason. The increasing competition is decreasing profits every single year, and competition erodes profits. Guys, read the book called 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. It's not applicable to real estate, like through and through, but you guys will understand why monopoly companies exist. And if you want to be the monopoly company in your market, you need to understand these principles. Competition erodes profits. I'm going to actually talk about this later. Every agent is chasing leads. What can you do so different than competitors that you're going to be instead attracting clients, right? Attracting clients. You need to be attracting them. And competition erodes profits. Let's talk about this. So here's the truth, guys. Competition erodes profits. Let me repeat this again. Competition erodes profits. If you guys are competing in your market, you guys are not going to make a profit. Theoretically, look at the airline industry, guys. As big as it is, the airline industry, I think, is 0.7%. That's less than 1% profit margins across the board. It's because of competition, right? So you need to carve your own space and not be in competition. guys, that you guys actually can net an additional 250K to your back pocket by attracting clients using paid traffic, video sales letters backed with organic marketing. Okay, no one is doing this, guys. However, most real estate agents aren't equipped with the skills to do this since they've never been taught this. And again, the agents that are actually doing this well, they don't have the time and energy to even teach anyone else, right? What are they getting out of it? They're adding more competition and cannibalizing their own business. So, guys, we are the only people dedicated to solving this particular problem for real estate agents. There are really no one else out there that are helping real estate agents solve for paid traffic, video sales letters, and organic marketing. And we're pretty damn good at it, right? You guys can study the case studies above. And the truth is that the hilarious profits are for those who can attract clients rather than by chasing business. So the road to netting hundreds of thousands of dollars with the real estate business is littered with misinformation. No one has a proven path to making money in real estate. Everyone's giving you ideas that it's so confusing. Guys, this is why I want to give you guys clarity on today's training. So I will attempt to clear up some of the confusion as much as I can. But first, guys, let me introduce myself. Again, who is this guy talking and yapping his ear off, right? Anyways, guys, my name is Prab Mangat. A little bit about myself. I studied psychology and sciences at one of the top schools in Canada, the University of British Columbia. I actually was on an athletic scholarship as well, and I achieved a 3.9 GPA across my years as academic, but I soon realized that school was not going to provide me with the freedom that I wanted. I actually didn't want a job. I carved my own path. In fact, even after going to school, I was still working at a convenience store, which is pretty damn sad because I was trying to go to med school. And I had to carve my own path. I was like, this is not going to work. I'm sure that before diving into entrepreneurship, you guys probably realized you guys had the exact same epiphany as me before venturing into real estate, right? You guys needed something that could actually serve you and the people you love best, right? Which is a vehicle for what I like to call is a term called escape velocity. So we always have this number in our head, whether it's $2 or $3 million after taxes, and then you guys don't have to do anything anymore. You guys can get into the next vehicle, which is probably investing your money, and that's what I already started doing. Is once you guys get to a certain point with the capital you guys earn in real estate, you guys want to use a different vehicle, right? You guys don't want to be selling real estate your whole life. Either you build a team or either you invest that into other assets, right? So throughout my years as an entrepreneur, guys, I've generated millions of dollars in revenue for my own company, Generateagentleads.com, using the strategies I'm going to teach you guys in today's training. But I also helped over 1,000 customers all in the real estate space, agents, teams, and brokers. I made them a ton of money. Again, case studies don't lie. And I also have received the Minted 2 Club back there. This is actually awarded by a company called ClickFunnels. Maybe you guys have heard of it. They're a billion-dollar company in terms of valuation. And I actually did over $1 million in sales in less than 6 months using a single marketing funnel. That's why funnels and attracting clients is very, very important. I actually use a paid traffic video sales letter funnel to do this as well. What you guys are watching today is a video sales letter, right? So it is really a flywheel. I'm just trying to give you guys everything. I practice what I preach, and I want to give you guys all this information. And again, I'm already on to the $10 million award very, very soon. So we're actually striving towards that. This is actually for in less than 6 months I did $1 million in sales online. You guys can do the exact same thing in real estate, right? So here's a little bit more information here. Again, I'm an ex-college athlete turned entrepreneur. I co-founded Generateagentleads.com in 2018. I was like most real estate agents when I started, guys. I really had no clue when I was going to start my own business. And the reason why I'm actually talking about my own business and not like a real estate business is just because every business is the same, right? Every business has marketing, they have sales, they have fulfillment. In the real estate business, you guys have marketing, sales, and fulfillment. In fact, the marketing and sales part is the exact same for a software, consulting, or marketing business as a real estate business. It's the exact same. The way you get clients and the way you acquire them is the exact same. Only the fulfillment is different. You guys will fulfill by helping them buy a house, which is a product, right? In our case, we will actually go ahead and do marketing consulting. That's the only difference, right? But the way of growing your business is the exact same thing. I actually knew how to make my clients money, so I was pretty good at, the fulfillment aspect, but I just didn't know how to market and sell. And I had to learn that, right? Read hundreds of books, spend well over $500,000 in personal mentorship, and also learn on my own. And I was actually able to grow my business bootstrap to a multi-million-dollar run rate. And you guys can do the exact same thing in real estate, right? I actually received $0 in funding. So I started from scratch, right? That's what I want you guys to understand, is that you guys can do the exact same thing. So I actually learned very soon that I need to become an expert marketer and salesperson to grow my business very fast, right? Over the past couple of years, I've had the privilege of spending millions of dollars on Facebook ads, on real estate lead generation ads particularly. I built sales teams of 50 plus people. I've built ISA teams to help agents. I work with thousands of real estate agents. It's actually safe to say that I've actually learned my fair share of lessons after absorbing so many data points. Using those lessons, guys, I set forth on a mission to change the real estate industry by helping agents, teams, and leaders, team leaders, and brokers market their business better, right? And for me, helping my customers change lives, and like I said earlier on the training, when I actually get to see like the families helped, including my customers' families and also the families that they help, that's what is meaningful work for me, right? So it's not just the closings or commission we generate, it's the lives that are going to change through my word. And that is meaningful, right? And the new evolution, guys, like let's talk about the new evolution. This is the new way that real estate agents are absolutely crushing it in their markets. And this is something that you guys have probably never heard of before. So if anything you guys want to take notes on, now pause the video. If you need to go to the washroom, go to the washroom, but watch this. This is going to be mind-blowing stuff. So it's going to be mic drop stuff, right? So guys, in the following steps, I'm going to outline the process to net an additional $250K using paid traffic, video sales letter funnels, and organic marketing. So this is actually a 5-step process. And this 5-step process is really, really in-depth, and I want you guys to understand this because all you guys have never heard about this before, right? But you guys want to understand that the first step is crafting a stellar sales argument and putting it into a video format. The second step is running direct response marketing campaigns to a video sales letter funnel. Step number 3 is setting up repeatable and scalable organic lead generation campaigns. Step number 4 is nurturing all leads with a content portal. And step number 5 is engineering lead follow-up to meet the lead's communication style to book appointments, right? So there's a lot of different viewpoints you guys understand here. And if you follow all these steps, you can do the same thing. So 250K net, I had a lot of customers do this. That's why I'm like, this is a nice number, right? Net, and that's like more than most doctors earn after taxes. So this is why I want you guys to understand this. So step number 1, guys, is creating a stellar sales argument and transposing it into video format. So guys, the traditional way of advertising says that, for most lead generation companies that help real estate agents, the leads from paid advertising have always been sent to an IDX website, usually a forced lead capture website. They run these Google ads and they run all that kind of stuff. And your favorite real estate lead gen provider that you call your marketing partner is actually currently doing this by boosting posts or running basic buyer or seller campaigns with no offer that provides zero value to the users. They're actually sending leads to a site that directly competes with Zillow, right? You guys ever thought about that? You guys are just buying a knockoff Zillow. That's all you guys are doing, and that's why it's not as profitable and probably not working as well as it should be. All the companies are just trying to compete with Zillow by copying their business model. But as I mentioned, guys, competition erodes profits. Let me actually show you guys an example that will really open up your guys' eyes. Give me a second here. But hence, all these companies sell you the exact same and similar product at a very similar price. So check this out, guys. So if this doesn't open up your guys' eyes, I don't know what will. Okay. If you guys, and this is in most cities, I just happen to choose Marietta. Again, this is not to sort of target any team or broker watching this right now. Not to hate on you guys, but I'm going to show you guys what you guys are doing wrong. If you guys go to this, like, let's just click on this one. This is a website, and I only want you guys to understand one thing. Look at the template website, the yellow new on-site today stuff, right? And go back, and I literally go to this one here. Exact same website. What does this mean? Every company selling you a template cookie cutter model, right? And I got another one. So 3 websites in the same city using the exact same model with the same houses. Me as a consumer is like, this is no value to me at all. And in fact, I actually asked some of our customers as well, like they still use Zillow. They use the IDX websites and they still use Zillow. Because Zillow, guys, look at this. Like, they actually have HD pictures, and let's look how much stuff they're providing to the user. They're a billion-dollar company for a reason. I can do endless scrolling here. So why would you want to compete with Zillow, right? You guys, you don't want to compete with Zillow by buying a cookie cutter website. So that's actually what I want to explain to you guys, because that's actually happening. And a lot of agents are paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month or more to a rented model, which is something that they don't even own, right? So it's actually beside the fact that every lead generation company it offers the exact same model. So that's literally you're competing with every other agent using that. And most IDX websites have forced registration, which is why you get so many fake phone numbers and emails, right? You guys ever thought about that? So a lot of companies do this, and some even trap their agents by owning their domains, right? In the end of the day, Zillow's still getting the traffic because Zillow doesn't trap, right? Zillow has all the money in the world to spend because they're getting the nice dollars from the Zillow Premier Agent program, and they don't really care that much, right? They're getting the best SEO experts. They're spending millions and hundreds of millions of dollars a year on SEO. That's what they're at the top of every single search. There's a reason why, guys. And Zillow did $3.39 billion in revenue in 2020. So how much that revenue is going towards investing towards a better user experience interface? A shit ton, right? So, excuse my French there, but they're a monopoly, guys, and no one can compete with them. And they rank #1 for search results. They're actually employing the best SEO specialists. Check this out. They're like growing, and they're going to continue to grow, guys. You can actually hire the best SEO specialist in the world, but it's not going to do anything. You're still competing with Zillow, right? And ask yourself the question, would you want to view homes on Zillow or another agent's IDX website? Zillow actually has more data sources, and they're always going to win. So it's actually ironic. Agents purchase their own IDX website and they still use Zillow. And every home buyer in your market still wants to use Zillow. So why are you wasting money, right? And there's actually hundreds of agents in your market that are running paid advertising. The platform, when you generate leads, doesn't matter, guys. You guys run on Facebook, Instagram, PPC, or YouTube ads. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as quality leads. You guys got to create the quality leads. And with the majority of agents running the exact same ads, the exact same IDX websites, there's no value to the user. And in #1 rule in business is the more value you create is how much you're going to net in your bank account, right? So, again, that's why you're generating, leads that are they're not exclusive to you. And there are tens of other agents in your market that have the exact same website template. Guys, again, I told you guys in the beginning of training that I only practice what I preach. I showed you guys that example because I need you guys to understand that this is actually a pandemic that's happening, really, right? How do you expect to win a leads business? I'm a lead. I'll be like, John, but you're telling me you're going to market my listing, but you're marketing the exact same way as 5 other agents in your market. How are you different, right? So that's what I'm trying to say to you guys, right? Guess what they're trying to do, guys? They're trying to push the lead to their IDX website to view homes. It's actually common by most companies, and they're forced lead capture. It's not going to work. Every lead is getting spammed with phone calls, text messages, and emails, showcasing the exact same listings, what they can find on Zillow, right? And the truth is, people are going to say, I'm working with another agent because you haven't provided any true value to the user, right? And that's why you get 1% conversion rates on leads, because you actually should be, doing around 3% or more if you do it correctly. Don't get me wrong, guys. IDX has a use, and IDX is a very good technology, but the purpose of IDX is just to send appealing listings to prospective buyers, right? It can actually just be used to track the lead activity, so you call them and nurture them. It's a good nurture tool, don't get me wrong. And it gives you something to start a conversation with, right? Hey, you touch base, hey, do you like that property? You've been clicking on it 5 times. That's when it should be used, right? But it's not really made to generate new high-quality leads. If you're running a team that includes ISAs, more leads is not the answer. Your ISAs or team members may actually be excited by more leads, but it's not going to generate you more income, right? And all it's going to do is make them happy short term. But the reason why your churn rate with agents and ISAs is so high because the leads you're providing them, right? With 60-40 splits, you're giving away leads that are already speaking to other agents who are very far out from buying or selling. This leads to frustration, to motivation, less money for everyone. Agents need appointments, guys. You guys need to understand how to generate appointments at will and on demand and scale those appointments. That's how you actually scale a hyper-profitable sales team. So how do you generate high-quality leads and appointments that you're taking on more? ISAs are excited to dial up the phones, and you're actually able to pay your staff well. How do you actually go from barely scraping to becoming $1 million producer in your market? Well, that's what we're going to be covering next, guys. So again, this is where the magic happened. This is where the magic is going to start occurring. So the new way of generating high quality leads that is more efficient than IDX websites is by implementing direct response marketing campaigns to make offers with a value-based video sales letter. Think of it, guys. It's a salesperson that's always selling 24/7. Wouldn't you want a 24/7 salesperson that people are watching your training at 2 a.m. in the morning with the exact same energy that you would be doing after 3 cups of coffee and a buyer or listing presentation, and you're ready to go, mentally prepared, right? So that's what a video sales letter can do for you guys. And what you guys are reading right now is an example of a sales letter. This is a 68-page sales letter. This will be then turned into a video and will become a video sales letter. Well, I'm already doing it right now. I'm turning it into a video. I'm recording it right now using Zoom and a software called Loom. Right? We'll talk to you guys a little bit more about how you guys can craft that on your own. But you already have watched the video sales letter, right? Like you guys are watching it right now currently. But the game is selling yourself rather than the real estate on your IDX website. Every lead can do a simple search and go to Zillow, guys. But you guys need to understand that the only way to win against Zillow and the cutthroat competition in your area is selling you as the product and not the home, but you. Understand that, right? So they're buying you to help them get into a home. Remember this. This is why the agents understand this. They're able to charge premium commissions and actually, just net home as much as they can, right? Net the bank account. And driving traffic, guys, to a video sales letter funnel is important because it eliminates any objections, establishes you as the authority figure, and allows you to charge a commission percentage in your worth, right? And a video sales letter is a video sales letter The video sales letter funnel, sorry, is a video sales letter placed on a simple landing page. Very simple landing page, just like it probably takes you like a minute to set up. And I've done it in a minute. That's why I'm saying it. A video sales letter is like all you need on the page. You don't need to have really anything else. You don't need fancy websites, funnels, or investing into the marketing hacks. Just ignore what your marketing expert is telling you. Just listen and just put a simple video on a landing page. And the video sales letter framework that will actually, it'll help you determine the return you get with your marketing dollars. The stronger the video sales letter, the higher the conversion rate. A well-produced video sales letter that provides real value to the user, even on a likely landing page, will convert at a higher rate compared to a well-produced landing page without a video sales letter, right? So guys, you guys are currently generating leads that are looking for real estate. You need to generate leads that are looking for you and they want to give you business. So leads that want to work with you is the key. And if the leads that want to learn more about your offer and your guarantees, they work because no other agent is going to be guaranteeing what you're going to be guaranteeing in your video sales letter. So according to a study done by Carrot, the fastest growing demographic of home buyers are millennials with over 37% of 25 to 34-year-olds owning a home. So millennials actually account for 45% of mortgages on the market, given that millennials actually spend 3 hours per day on social media, and you're going to be missing out if you don't use video sales letters, right? So ask yourself, guys, how likely is someone to work with you if they know what you specialize in, the clients that you help, your case studies, your awards of past achievements, your unique selling proposition, your offers, your guarantees, before they even speak to you? Very, very high, right? And I know this because I've tested it out. And anyone can find homes online. You need to be the right vehicle that helps them get there. So check out this quick infographic here to understand video sales letters versus IDX websites. But I'm going to keep on moving forward. The video sales that are actually based on old age marketing principles, right? Marketing principles. And this is why it works so well, because we're not we're not reinventing the wheel, right? We're just applying modern age technology to fundamental marketing principles. Dan Kennedy's example is someone who used sales letters for every one of his clients to grow their business. Dan Kennedy is like what they call the GOAT, the greatest of all time in marketing. And he's pretty much been featured in Forbes. He's authored 32 books. He's been named to the top 100 business books listed by Inc. magazine for 9 consecutive years. He earned on average $100K per speech. He shares the stage with other popular speakers like Tony Robbins and even former US president, including Ronald Reagan. This guy is actually the GOAT, right? Like, read his books if you guys want to get a leg up in marketing. But the most important thing is he really said the strength of the sales letter is the key behind any profitable marketing campaign. A strong sales letter will always make you money. Think about it, guys. If your sales letter was so strong, yes, video is really efficient, and that's what I'm teaching you guys today. But when we do direct mails, we do everything. The sales letter is the key. The sales letter is your buyer presentation. The sales letter is your direct mail campaign. The sales letter is a YouTube video. The sales letter is your Facebook ad. All those things, the direct mail, the YouTube ads, the bus stop ads, they're just marketing channels to display your sales letter, right? So what we are doing is we're just applying the sales letter framework into video. And here's some other benefits, guys. Your ISAs or team members are going to start making more money because they've already, they're getting people that really understand you, right? They're always going to be motivated to come to work every day. They're going to be running to make dials. Your bottom line is going to increase. Your appointment to contract conversion rates are going to shoot up, and contracts to closing are going to skyrocket. Your team is now winning and growing. And how will this affect your life? Ask yourself, right? You're going to be able to develop more meaningful relationships, right? And Access Channel is just very profitable as referrals, right? The game is really scaling referrals. And again, you can do it two ways. You can slowly do that like most agents or teams or brokers, or you can start running video sales letter campaigns and just netting that and getting people that are literally referring you without even working with you. Like, that's what video sales letters can actually do, right? And you're going to be able to increase the bottom line of your business because referrals start compounding, right? It's not linear. Like ads and stuff is linear. You always need to be running ads. But referrals is like a explosion, right? It's just like a little network, just referring people all over, right? So each one of the 2 referrals can get you 2 or 3 more referrals. It's a never-ending compounding effect. And how will this actually change your business if your video sales letter is doing the selling for you for referrals that you actually never met before? I'll actually tell you a story. One of the agents had such a strong video sales letter in our program that he was getting people just sharing the video sales letter and sharing the link to people that were just like looking to buy. And he was getting referrals without even people working with him. That's what a good, strong sales letter can do, right? And you're going to be able to start cutting down your marketing spend or bringing on more team members to handle new growth simply because your video sales letter are attracting your dream clients. And it's actually building a network of referrals that's sending new business your way every single month. Video sales letters actually make your return on marketing is insane. That's why we're actually getting these 33, 44, 50x returns on advertising because of video sales letters, right? So advertising is not about finding the new winning ad that will be, generating ready to go buyers, sellers in demand. It's actually about it's not even about the platform, right? Facebook, Google, Instagram, it doesn't matter, right? It's all about the market message resonance. If your sales letter is good, you will always attract the ideal client, right? And you're actually going to be able to retarget your database with video sales letters to create omnipresence, right? So you guys have probably heard a lot of real estate gurus talk about this omnipresent principle. What they don't understand is that you need to be driving them to a video sales letter, right? Don't just keep throwing content their way, right? Retarget them with a video sales letter. And they want to keep seeing you over and over again. You guys are probably in a retargeting sequence, and you guys are like, these generate agent leads guys, screw them, right? You got like to keep on retargeting me. But if you retarget them and you actually provide them value, they're gonna love you for it. Like hopefully that's always the goal, right? So they're gonna see your video sales letters that are dropping insane value. You're gonna become, that's where you become top of mind, and then they're gonna feel like you are really the only choice. And you're gonna be the ones providing the most amount of value, and you're gonna get paid a percentage of the value you provide. And any prospect that watches your video sales letter and books in a call with you from the retargeting ads is gonna know, like, and trust you. That's what you call a quality lead, right? In fact, they will even pay you to show them homes. Like I have agents that are charging really nice transaction fees before they're even going to go see a home because of the strength of their video sales letter. And many agents that are successfully using the video sales letter framework will actually be able to charge a transaction fee, like I said, and then you can actually serve your clients better. Benefits of a transaction fee actually, often charged before even stepping foot showing homes can be better clients who listen to you, more profits to spend on marketing, and more coffees and lunch dates with the client, right? Which is ultimately going to lead to more referrals. And I actually talked to you guys a little bit earlier about the game is referrals and scaling the referrals, right? And retargeting ads to a video sales letter is really the name of the game to just end up like just netting as much as you guys can in your business. In fact, you guys were probably retargeted to come to the Generateagentleads.com video sales letter page, right? This is the video sales letter you guys are watching right now. So when was the last time, guys, a lead actually called you, they stumbled upon your website? Very rarely, right? You guys need a funnel. You guys need a landing page where people go and are drooling to work with you, and a place where people are willing to make a value-based decision instead of a commission percentage-based decision, right? You're actually sucking people into your world, and value eliminates commission-based decisions by future clients. So how do you actually go about creating a video sales letter funnel? Let's actually talk about that right now. So here is how to create a video sales letter funnel. So step number one is starting the process of creating a video sales letter by creating a PowerPoint and Google Slides presentation. So both tools are free to use. Ideally, you want to actually have a really good claim and a new bodacious headline. So without a strong headline, guys, getting attention is going to be difficult. Think about diets, right? People want new. So always here's the thing. We're going to be retargeting them to come to a home buyer program. And the reason why we do a home buyer program, not like a home sellers program, because most sellers are also buyers. So we actually get both people from this, right? And just make it a really crazy, extravagant name. Like the Home Buyer Success Academy Accelerator is usually just a home buyer program, which if you guys are not using that right now, you guys should be using it anyways. It's nothing really, it's not rocket science to set one up, but again, Home Buyer Success Academy Accelerator. Step number 3 is once you actually captured your head audience, it's time to demonstrate them. The next start, like in your PowerPoint presentation, is to give them like real social proof, right? So without dropping credibility or proof here, like the audience is like less likely to believe it. So guys, give your best case studies, 2 to 3 of them, right? Like this one, like Sam actually sold his home for $150,000 above asking price, so he made $150,000 like profit, and he's just talking about that, like how he's like, you guys can actually do it using my Home Buyer Success Academy Accelerator, right? Step number 4 is actually after building credibility, you need to call out the audience and actually identify the prospect, right? So this is actually key as well. Like this is an important step in building rapport with the viewer and listener. The reader will need to feel like you actually understand them and their situation, right? So you can actually call out your audience, like who is this for? Like you're a home buyer looking to buy your dream home for the best bang for your buck, but you're feeling overwhelmed and intimidated. You're a home buyer with bad credit or little to no cash for a down payment. You want to build equity in your personal net worth. You work with real estate agents that have burned you in the past. Like you really want to hit the pain points of the home buyer, because then they're going to really feel like an emotional connection, right? People buy with emotions and not logic. This is why it's important to really call them out, right? And you're calling out the viewers and the listeners' desires, fears, failures, suspicions, and enemies. Often realtors, right? It's funny, but I actually saw like a bus stop ad, and it said, not just another realtor. And like the fact that we've actually gotten to that point just shows, right? So we need to actually call that out and throw rocks at the enemies. That's a key here. And you need to actually use the opportunity to show emotions, right? If you're going to introduce emotion here, you will develop deep rapport. Stuff like, guys, I used to be a home buyer just like you before, and before becoming an agent, I used to, work with these agents who just wanted a commission check. Like, people are going to resonate with that, and you guys need to understand. That's like step number 4 is calling them out, right? Step number 5 is your viewers and listeners will start to ask the question of who you are. They're going to ask you, why is he or she putting the video out there, right? This is where you cover your background story. You're gonna bring up your achievements, and track record. This is where you really flex your muscles here. Talk to them about who you are and why they should listen to you today. Do you have a university degree? People don't really like. We all as entrepreneurs know that university degrees, most part, is useless, right? Like it really is useless. And I'm telling you guys that because I spend a lot of money getting a degree, right? It's useless. So talk to them. Just give them what they want to hear. Years in business, like your sold value, transaction value, the top 1% agent in your brokerage, top 1% agent in your team. You guys can pull some strings here, right? Like top 1% agent in your brokerage for the month of December, or top 10%. Like just really flex your muscles, right? At this point, guys, you're going to be building a ton of rapport with your viewer listener, and they're going to be drooling. They want to keep hearing from you, and they want value. It's where we introduce unique and useful insight. These are secrets that only you know as an agent that others don't know, right? So this is where we actually talk to them about like exclusive details that they never heard about. So this information is going to be extremely valuable, helpful for you to reveal. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words here. This information will be extremely valuable and helpful to your viewer and listener, and it will start the positive upward spiral. It's going to be key, right? So even if this person doesn't end up working with you, they should be actually viewing the information like, wow, I did not even realize that. Holy crap, that was useful. And how do I work with this person, right? So ask yourself the question, what does my viewer or listener, like what does a buyer or seller have to hear that is going to be so true that like by believing there, you're going to be guaranteed to hire and represent them, right? This is like the cause-effect relationship between activity and a benefit relative to the person that only you or very few people know, right? So what is some secrets that only you know that very few buyers and like the very few agents know that buyers and sellers will be like, wow, I did not even know that. So this information is usually exclusive and it's relative to your market. So this is actually an agent that I know of. He did like first-time home buyer program at GST, HST, new housing rebate in Canada. A lot of agents a lot of buyers and sellers never heard about that before. There's like a rebate of 36% or 5% GST. Like he's just talking about secrets and home buyers amount. Once you guys give them that framework, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about, or this girl really knows what she's talking about, right? So once you come with your unique info insights, the secrets, you're going to be able to provide a summary for the viewer and listener in order to tie the points together. And like guys, humans have bad memory, so use the opportunity to just remind the viewer and store the concepts, right? At this point, guys, you're going to provide alternatives. So once you guys give them value at the end of the training, you guys want to provide them alternatives to working with you, right? And like you're going to talk to them about like, yeah, you're going to be comparing the hard way, the unfavorable way, against the easy way, which is going to be working with you. So like option number one, guys, you can find the right real estate agent, guys. This is the hard part of finding the right real estate agents, guys. You guys are gonna find people that are new to the industry. They don't really know what they're talking about. This, that. Like you just want to even you might be new watching this right now. Nothing against you, but you guys want to position it, right? It's about how you market yourself, not about who you are currently. So option number one, guys, is you guys find the right real estate agent. You guys might come across the wrong one. You guys might be losing a lot of money. You guys might be, buying a home and later realizing that the agent didn't really do you a good service and you guys actually lost money and you guys didn't build the equity you're supposed to. Or guys, you can work with me. All the people that I have helped, here's my offers, here's my guarantees. You guys can work with me. And step number 9, guys, is now they should have bought into you. So now you need to present your offer to them, right? According to research, having a clear call to action conversion increases your conversions by 90%. So Peter Thiel, right? Like I said, he founded PayPal. He was an early investor into Facebook. He's a billionaire. He actually also was a big reason why Osama bin Laden was found, because using his software. His number one rule in business is that competition destroys profits, right? You can't compete. So if you're competing with other agents, you're going to be lowering your profits and like it's a race to the bottom, right? So no one else, like make an offer that no one else is making. Make an offer they can't refuse, like The Godfather says. This is going to be your unique selling proposition. You actually say something along the lines of, well, guys, before, when you wanted to purchase a home, you would actually find the right realtor and you would bear all the risk. A lot of realtors just be doing it for a commission check. But now, guys, you could use our VIP home buyer program, or like I said earlier, our VIP home buyer success academy accelerator. Make it sound really nice and glamorous, right? You can use our VIP home buyer success academy accelerator to purchase your dream home without any form of risk, guys. All you guys need to do is book a call. Remember, people are going to be retargeted to come to this page, right? And they're going to keep on seeing your ad. They're going to see this video. And then you actually throw in bonuses and guarantees for working with you. So some of these bonuses and guarantees, like I've seen our customers use like a 12-month satisfaction guarantee, a no obligation guarantee, an essential services program, a 0% listing fee that you read into these guys, and a bonus, right? And another bonus, right? And another bonus you guys can use, I'll talk to you guys later on, another step is like a free course, right? But lastly, once you guys summarize this offer, answer the frequently asked questions and throw in scarcity. So guys, like, you guys are going to get all this kind of stuff. You're going to get all my guarantees. You're going to get access to work with me one-on-one as a client. You're going to get all the stuff that I've helped all my other clients before. I'm going to give you guys all the free course, all that kind of stuff. Guys, all you guys need to do is book a call. And guys, here's the thing, guys. I can only take on 5 more clients for this month. And I really want to make sure that if you guys are on today's training watching this, I can only take on a couple more clients because I only have so much bandwidth. Because my number one rule is that I can only treat every client as if my only client. I'm going to treat you as my only client, right? So the video sales letter is then going to be, that's adding scarcity. So like once they watch the training, maybe the husband watching the training or the wife's watching the training, she can be like, John, come here, or Mary, come here. Like, you need to watch this training right now. This agent that's giving me this video right now, they're giving me so much value that like we've been putting this home thing on hold for right now. And I'm really convinced that we need to buy tomorrow. Like, this is so important because again, the video sales are also going to shift their beliefs if you do it correctly. And they're going to book in a call. In fact, guys, we literally do this for our exact same company, that if you watch this video, you find value, you can actually book a call, right? And that's what you guys are going to be doing in your real estate business. And all that funnel is required as a simple thing called a pixel. Like, it's just a Facebook. It's like a copy-paste code. That's it. Let's keep it really simple for you guys. Copy-paste a line. Like, this is a pixel. Copy-paste this and paste it on a website, and it will do all the hard work for you. In simple terms, right, just like copy-paste a piece of code on a website, and then you can remarket to them and show your ads over and over and over again until they're like, holy crap. Like, they might see your ad for 6 months and they might just be like, okay, this person has been like showing up on my newsfeed every single day. They're seeing me on Instagram, Facebook. Like, I'm just seeing this person. I'm getting text messages, emails, voicemails. They're calling me. I'm going to watch this training now. And then they're going to be seeing the training and they're going to have an eye-opening, life-changing moment. And from there on, guys, you're going to be starting to send paid advertising to it. And any advertising platform, right, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, PPC, it can be run into, you can run campaigns that attract buyers and sellers that can be sent to your video sales letter funnel. We just focus on Facebook, Instagram because it's so profitable. We are all about making your customers bottom line profits. We're not about the revenue game. We're all about making bottom lines. You guys can actually watch this. But video sales letters are the answer to high quality leads. If you guys have been looking for the answer, video sales letters, right? Future clients already know, like, and trust you. You're going to be, known as the expert in your field. You're limiting the people that just want the best deal, right? So why does it work so well, guys? No one else is doing this, right? You're going to be setting yourself from competitors. You're going to be able to charge a commission percentage of your worth. You're going to be eliminating the fear of having to discount your commissions. You're going to be able to go to sleep knowing that your clients won't ditch you for another realtor, usually a family friend. And you're going to be working with clients that you love, right? One of the biggest aspects of video sales letter is that you're making an offer to them, right? Most agents don't even know what an offer is. Like, why should someone work with you? Why should they work with you as their agent? What's your value proposition, right? Going to give you exclusive homes, right? Like, that's not what every agent's saying that. You guys are going to be different, right? So for agents that actually understand offers, they're gonna have they have an offer like every other agent like in the market, right? Agents that are winning have irresistible offers, right? Offers that are so good that it just makes the prospect feel stupid saying no, right? That's your job, right? So ask yourself a question. Like, if you guys want to generate some leads tomorrow, right? Do an offer like this: buy your home with me or sell your home with me. I will give you a free Tesla. You will get so many calls that you'll just have to like literally cut your phone line. Like, you guys will call the phone provider and be like, dude, remove this phone number from the market because I'm getting too many calls, right? But that's what a good offer can do, right? And like, offer is the number one thing, and a lot of agents don't have an offer. So the video sales letter allows you to make an offer and provide value, right? So you're gonna have like too many calls to handle. And like I said, right, like most agents, right? Like, here's the thing. Let me break this down, and this might actually hurt some feelings, but again, my job is to give you guys real value, and sometimes it might hurt some feelings, right? But again, like, I've seen agents that, like, people will say, like, oh, you should work with me because I work harder than every other agent, or I work with a team of real estate professionals that are willing to do whatever it takes, right? So, or I provide myself in providing a 10 out of 10 experience. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about something that's really funny later on, but like, that's all a bunch of BS, and everyone says that, guys. You guys got to be different, right? Look at the two agents, and every other agent is saying this, right? You're gonna be able to, if you're not able to answer this question, you're gonna be able to, you're gonna be doing it all wrong, right? A good example of a guy that I know that's like an absolute rock star. Like he is like probably like the smartest guy that I know in real estate is Craig Proctor. I actually hopped on a Zoom call with him one-on-one, and like he rose to fame and became the #1 agent for Remax worldwide within 3 years of becoming a real estate agent. I would join his coaching program if I were you, if watching this right now. Like he really does know what he's talking about. And what stood out about Craig, guys, was that it allowed him to become the #1 real estate agent in 3 years. He actually made an irresistible offer. And he was the first one to come to the market with your home sold guarantee or a buy it. And this offer is now more common. But in his heydays, he was literally like he was absolutely obliterating everyone. And that's what an offer can do. It actually can make you monopoly profit style. People start copying it and stuff, right? And that's why it sort of does commoditize. But again, if you have the ability to make offers, you can always come with the next best offer, right? But like I actually spoke to Craig, like I said, on a Zoom call. He's one of the most smartest minds, if not the most smartest mind in real estate. And like I said, join his coaching program if you guys are struggling. But like he does have a lot of insights to share. And that was a good example I shared with you guys, because it is really like, I want to give you guys the most up-to-date proof as possible. And a video sales letter is going to allow you to make irresistible offers before they even speak to you. This is actually eliminating the thought of working with another agent, right? You're actually going to be offering something no other agent is offering. It's going to make more sense to you to work with you financially, right? For them. And the viewer list is going to feel understood, right? And the components of an offer is like item 1, 2, and 3. You're going to add bonus. You're going to add urgency and scarcity. You're going to guarantee and call to action, right? So if an agent does a video sales letter properly, you want to give them like all the information of like secrets. And you want to give them a bonus as well. Like, why should you work with me? Then you want to add scarcity. Like, hey, I'll need to come 5 more home buyers, and add a guarantee. Like what I talked about, the guarantees is right here, right? These ones, the green check marks. And then a call to action. Guys, book a call with me today. So that's what an offer would be, right? So the VSL actually allows you to track the best clients. And the best clients are the ones that usually have cash in the bank as well, right? So what I've actually seen with the video sales letter is like sometimes people won't even book a call because they're not ready right now, but it'll get value. So the people that are booking a call, they're like, yes, I want to work with you right now, right? So the average equity gain over the last 12 months, guys, you can look at the stat here. It's about $51,000, 500. So real estate always continues to be an amazing hedge against inflation, because it's actually at 10% a year right now. Inflation, I know this because I pay a lot of money in the taxes as well, and inflation is definitely something I was always worry about. And smart people are always buying cash flow properties right now. I actually do buy cash flow properties all the time. And video sales letters are actually the best possible way to attract these type of investors and provide real, genuine value, right? You guys want to be the go-to agent for these type of people that have cash, right? So don't run branding ads, right? Like branding ads don't work and they're too expensive. And even if you guys are running branding ads and they're probably working, you're probably not netting as much as you guys nearly could be. Running branding ads, you want to run them if you want to waste money, right? And do this if you want to stroke your ego or status, right? Most real estate agents actually advertise this way. They're running like most bus stop campaigns and billboard ads. There's like no alpha behind them. It's the same crappy claim on 99.99999% of them. And copying them is not going to yield any results, right? Branding is a byproduct, is running direct response marketing campaigns. Think about it, guys. You guys are going to get paid to run marketing campaigns, and you're going to be running more and more and more and more. Like I talked to you guys about the case studies today. They're continuously spending more on ads. And when they're spending more on ads, more eyeballs are seeing them, and that's automatically getting them branding. And the retargeting ads, when they keep on seeing the ads over and over again, that's automatically producing branding. You need to continue to run direct response marketing campaigns for a prolonged period of time because it yields a positive ROI, which in turn actually builds your brand, right? And agents think that they're going to try to copy Coca-Cola by branding themselves. Guys, Coca-Cola is a billion-dollar company, and you can't compete with that, right? You don't want to have a billion-dollar marketing strategy by using a billion-dollar company's strategy, right? It's not going to give you the profits you guys need. And the only reason they actually run branding campaigns is because of competition, right? One of the best ways, like, to actually generate monopoly profits is through brand recognition. And only downside is like, it's actually, the most expensive way. So like Coca-Cola is actually competing with like Pepsi and stuff. And typically, they have to also compete on the level of brand. And you guys don't have to do that. Just run direct response marketing campaigns, right? Will my leads watch the entire video sales letter? If the video sales letter is providing value to the user, you actually expect a lot of good portion of your leads watching your entire video sales letter, right? How long does the video sales letter have to be? There's no set time limit. It just needs to be long enough to deliver value. So that's why this video sales that you guys are watching right now is a little bit longer, because there's a lot of value. But can my team create multiple video sales letters, guys? Yes, everyone should be creating their own video sales letter, right? Each video sales letter is actually expanding, reaching to your team, right? So video sales letters can be run towards video sales letters, towards sorry about this. Paid advertising can be run towards video sales letters to help increase the number of clients that you're attracting. And each video sales letter is going to help you pocket thousands, right? So I'm actually working with XYZ in the lead generation with an IDX is working for me. Yes, some agents actually having IDX website working for them, especially in less competitive markets. They run like these PPC ads to force capture landing pages. If it's working, right? Ask yourself the question, is it working? Ask yourself, like, what's the bottom line? That's the question I want to really chalk it up to. And are you satisfied with your current income? Because if you can't pay your staff more because the income, right? And if your agents are leaving your team every single month, more directive for team owners, and your ISAs aren't satisfied with how much you're making, is it really working, right? So that's what you got to ask yourself a question. But if it is working, a video sales letter just complements it all, right? And what if I don't have an offer? Guys, you can create an offer today, right? It's not rocket science. Create an offer with someone who will feel stupid saying no to you. Put your phone down, sit in silence, and ask yourself a question. What can I offer a buyer or seller today if they will feel stupid saying no to me, and then figure out a way to solve it, right? The way Elon Musk does stuff is like he makes a stupid claim in the marketplace, and even if he doesn't know how to solve it, he figures himself out, he puts himself against a wall, and then he figures it out, right? Because again, that's what he does, and that's why he's a billionaire. So just ask yourself a question like, what can I offer a buyer or seller today for them to work with me, right? And how can you record? Use Loom. I'm recording this right now using Loom. You see a microphone, laptop, and Google Slides. In fact, you probably don't even need a microphone, right? Do you need a script? No, guys. Since you understand the concepts, you wrote the whole sales letter. I wrote the 68-page document. I understand this. That's why I don't need a script. That's why I'm sort of free-forming it right now. Does it need to be perfect? Not really, right? Just wear a dress shirt like me right now and just talk over it. Video sales letters are infinitely more efficient than IDX websites or in websites in general, right? They are scalable. So if you know that you're turning $1 into $22, $25, you can spend more and more again. And this, I've actually had agents like Kuldeep, who are putting in $5K to make $250K net, and they're spending more and more on ads. It's crazy, right? And then now they're building a team around that. Now you can replenish that over and over again. I think Kuldeep could probably do $1 million GCI using the system, right? So your video sales letters only need to be created once. And a one-time video that follows fundamental marketing principles will always attract clients for you every single day. It will be a 24/7 salesperson, right? The best part is, guys, this will book appointments for you. They're going to be watching the video and booking themselves in. Imagine waking up to book the meetings in the morning. Only problem you might even have is just having too many bookings, right? Secondly, you're actually answering questions before they even come up to a consultation, right? It's saving you time, energy, and money, right? So your client feels like they already know you before even meeting with you in person, right? They're gonna see you as experienced and feel safe. You're gonna be seen as the expert, right? So if you can actually compare this feeling to meeting a celebrity, you already know about them and they serve a lot of impressions to you. That's the game that you guys want to be playing. And the video that needs to be recorded, once it's going to be doing all the selling for you, you don't even need to repeat the same answers a million times. Here's some statistics around pre-recorded videos. A study found that video actually increased the click-through by 25%, and video increases organic traffic by up to 157%, and a well-made video sales letter increases purchase intent by 97%, right? So that's crazy. And you can use it in any situation, right? Your video sales letter isn't used for online paid advertising. You can send it to your referrals. You can send an email or text blast to all your previous database, to a self-booking page. The video sales letter it's actually independent of all the marketing, but a video sales letter, like I said, if you drive ads toward it, is really, really good. So well, you should be doing it, right? But even if you use the video sales letter stuff that I talked to you guys a little bit earlier, you can even, it's a natural reactivation of a current database, right? You might be using another company and you're not getting the conversion rates you guys like. Send a video sales letter with a self-booking page as an email and text blast and say, hey, new free training for home buyers using my video. To say, this is what I actually did, a story. I sent it to a 1,000-person database and I said, the email subject line was like, how to add in $100,000 equity in the next 12 months in your home using the Home Buyer Success Academy Accelerator, free training. People, it's like a 67% open rate on the email. People, it's a link. It said, please watch this free training. It will show you how to do this. They clicked on it. They watched the video and they booked on a call. And I got a lot of bookings from that. So that's what a video sales letter can do, right? It's going to increase employment show-up rate as well. You're going to save the time you or ISAs are spending to confirm appointments. Clients are going to be ecstatic to speak with you. They actually respect your time, listen to every word you say. Look at this out, right? Like, check this out. Figure 9. This is a video sales letter versus an IDX website. What's actually better? It's like video sales letter page is very simple landing page like this one. That's like a templated, website like I showed you guys earlier, like every single one of them. And you can actually like even add in like a time to speak. And a pro tip is after they book on a call, add a questionnaire to qualify them even more, right? A lot of agents think they want to get like these pre-qualified leads, fill in a questionnaire to work with you. Guys, why should they fill in a questionnaire to work with you if you haven't provided them any value? So now you actually can do that after a video sales letter page. And how do I need to get rid of my IDX website? Guys, no, you guys don't need to get rid of your IDX website. You still need it when you're sending a custom list of homes to track lead activity, or even in your in-person consults. But you don't want to be wasting your team's eyebrows either, right? Although they don't even want to know what you're doing. But shifting your marketing dollars towards direct response marketing, where you spend $1, make back $2, $20, $30, $50, it can be tracked all back onto the $1 spent. So you're not going to be spending money blindly this way and wasting money and throwing it in the garbage can. And what do I need to do to build a video sales letter funnel? Using a simple landing page builder. We like to use Go High Level, right? Go High Level is very, very cost effective and very cheap, and it does a better job than most other CRMs out there. And I don't know how to create funnels or landing pages, guys. The key on your landing page is your video sales letter funnel, right? The video sales letter funnel is good. Nothing matters. Don't worry about the nitty-gritty details. The video sales letter is the key. And now that you actually built your video sales letter funnel, you're going to be able to start sending paid traffic towards it. However, and if you want to in order to increase your bottom line, you need to actually do organic traffic as well. So now we're going to talk about organic marketing, but step number 2 is actually running direct response marketing campaigns to a video sales letter funnel. So this is where, once you guys create your video sales letter, here's how you get eyeballs on the video sales letter. This is a very important concept to understand, because a lot of agents are like, oh, Facebook ads don't work. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. Guys, Facebook ads work, and I've made our customers millions of dollars, right? I'm going to repeat it again. They work if you do it correctly. So hear me out. Here's how most agents advertise. So the issue with most agents is that they actually copy big brands who advertise like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, or Nike, right? The issue with is that if you're not a billion-dollar company with billion-dollar marketing budgets, you're not going to really succeed with this, right? The average agent will print business cards, run bus stop ads, and pay thousands for billboards with basically zero return. I would even actually argue that it's probably the best way for agents to burn their dollars and profit. Most of the time, it's just to stroke their ego usually, right? Like you're driving around a client, like, hey, look at my billboard, right? But they're already your client. They're already working with you. Don't worry about it. If it doesn't make you money right away and you're not trackable, it's not worth it. So you want to make real money, guys, keep reading. Let me actually give you guys an example. Nothing against these agents. We're actually watching this right now, and you got your targeting audience. Nothing against you guys. I'm actually just trying to help you guys out. The whole, like, check this out. Like, not just another realtor, a man who cares. I talked about this earlier, right? Guys, like, just the fact that we're having to go to this point, it's not what people want to hear. Like, this is not gonna, how do they know you care? What's the proof? It's just that you're saying that you're a man who cares, right? So that's what I'm trying to say here, is that it's not anyone. I could throw up another bus stop sign and be like, another man who cares, right? So it doesn't matter. There's no value. Check this one out. A lot of companies like, oh, $49 a month will run your Facebook ads. Guys, most agents think of Facebook ads like, oh, I just got to run them just because I have other agents running them. What's the point of running them if you're not even making money off them, right? That's the whole point of marketing. Like, check this out. Austin's top real estate agent. How do I know you're Austin's top real estate agent? And as a listing agent specialist, I pride myself personalized service for all my clients. Guys, shouldn't all real estate services be personalized? Like, what's the value proposition? Why should I work with you? And a local expert. Guys, this is how most agents run their ads. It's not beneficial at all to the user. This one, sorry if you're watching this right now. I do really, apologize for calling you guys out like this. But again, I just want to show you guys examples. Best experience guaranteed. How do I know you're going to get the best experience? What's the real value proposition, right? The problem with all these pictures above, guys, is all these agents are wasting money with marketing with no yield, right? They probably had some sort of payday. I know this because I used to do this. You guys got a couple commission checks and you guys want to go run some ads now because, you're going to be asking other agents like, hey, what should I do? Like, oh, I'm using this other, billboard company, or I'm using this other direct mail company. And those agents don't even know what they're doing anyway. So you ask them and then to where to spend their money, guys. Why would you guys ask someone who isn't even really succeeding with their marketing anyways? Right? Like, that's a truth, cold hard truth. And it's not the fact that the bus stop ads, billboards, TV stations, or Facebook ads don't work. It's the offer. That's what direct response marketing gets, right? So when we talk about step number 2 is direct response marketing, it's all about the offer. And the offer is going to understand the agent's unique selling proposition. The marketing is going to get, the marketing is going to yield no results without a proper offer, right? And a lot of times, most agents just look at other agents and copy their offer. That's what happens in business in general, right? People look at other people and copy them, and that's not the way you actually get profits, right? So that's why every single bus stop, radio ad, Facebook, and billboard, they all look the same. It also has one more thing in return. One more thing in common, which is zero return, right? See, competitions aren't good. If you compete, you die, right? So Peter Thiel actually said this, competition for losers. I'm going to repeat that again because I mentioned it earlier. By competing, guys, you guys are basically saying bye-bye to profits, right? And the results in low return for advertising spend. And times, guys, you guys are barely breaking even. It starts to not even become profitable anymore. You're speaking to very low quality leads. These leads are looking for a discount agent because they're already speaking to everyone else. And this one, hey, could you give me a cashback, right? Hey, could you charge me 1% listing commission? This other agent said they're going to do this much, right? Guys, clients don't value your time and you don't have any status delta. Status delta is a key word. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that, but you guys need to have status delta. And clients don't show up on time for appointments or clients last minute because you guys don't have any status delta. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about direct response marketing. Direct response marketing is a type of marketing that's designed to elicit an instant response by encouraging prospect to take action, right? So like I said, a direct response marketing example is if you do an offer hey, free Tesla if you don't sell your home. Buy with me, get a trip for 2 to Cancun for 7 days. Now, these kind of offers may be hard to fulfill upon, but think about it, guys. If you guys ran these offers in the marketplace, doesn't matter wherever you ran them, Facebook ads, radio, TV, billboards, they would crush it, right? So imagine if a big billboard said, free Tesla if your home doesn't sell. People will be on the freeway hey, honey, call this person up right away. Call them, right? So, you could even, if you have a good offer, right? Let's just say your offer and your video sales that are so good, you can be to the buyer or the seller. You can be hey, well, if I can market myself this way, guys, if I got you guys in and you guys work with me as my beloved client, imagine how I could do this for your home, right? I'm not trying to sound arrogant here, guys, but my marketing gets me hundreds of calls a month, and I can get you guys on your home hundreds of calls a month, and you guys can get the best offer. This is how I'm actually able to make my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit. You guys want me to do that for your home? Every single time they're going to say yes because of the offer, right? So, according to the book Magnetic Marketing by Dan Kennedy, who I talked about earlier today, who is a GOAT of marketing, all the frustration and internal problems you guys are having with your business today is just because you don't have a marketing system. You don't have a good marketing system. And without a sufficient and steady stream of business, people that want to exchange value for money with you, nothing else for your business really matters, right? The financial reality in every profession is this, guys. 1% create tremendous incomes, 4% do very well, and 15% earn good livings, and 60% struggle endlessly, and 20% fail. So don't jump into ads because everyone else is doing it. Do it because, you guys are actually going to get money in return from this if you do it correctly, right? And the typical entrepreneur and business owner are actually essentially clueless when it comes to advertising and marketing. This makes them highly vulnerable to becoming a victim of advertising. It's something that Kennedy refers to as being an easy prey for media salespeople, advertising agencies, these lead gen companies. They don't even, they know that their average consumer doesn't know how to market. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys this in a training, because that's what they're just trying to give you guys and put you guys in these contracts and stitch you guys to websites because they know this, right? And you guys make yourself the go-to person, place, or entity for some audience that can be interested in you and your deliverables. So the best answer to the question is, how should I craft this, right? Well, you need to use a video sales letter, and the best way to use a video sales letter is to use a video sales letter to establish status delta, right? So let me actually tell you guys now about how to set up these direct response marketing campaigns, because now at this point we have actually done step 1, which is creating the video sales letter. Now we want to set up direct response marketing campaigns to drive them there. So step number 1 is just choose one access channel, right? A lot of agents run Google ads, Facebook ads, run the next thing. Just use one thing. Focus on the one access channel and just master it. In my opinion, use Facebook, Instagram, because it is so profitable and the game is generating profits, right? Be the best you can and master it, right? And here's why it's so effective and profitable, right? Why is Facebook, Instagram ads so profitable? You could target the majority of the market that is looking to, that's not just a 3% rule, right? The 3% rule, every agent wants to do PPC ads. PPC ads work sometimes, right? But in the end of the day, they want to use Zillow ads. Zillow is the main thing, but everyone wants this quick business and no one wants to think long term. And only 3% of any given marketplace are always looking to buy right now. If you actually go to that, people compete and they throw bids and bets on it. That's what pay-per-click is, right? And that's what Zillow is. And that's why Zillow's price point it adjusts for every single market, because everyone's just trying to compete for the net ready to go right now business. And that's why most agents barely break even on Zillow leads, right? The premium is too high for quick business, and those quote unquote quick wins never really make it. In fact, an age-old business rule is that the last movers always win. So expanding on this, the companies and businesses that win are going to be the ones that survive in business for the long term, right? So the game of business is staying in business for long term and sustaining it, right? So check this out right here. Like this is actually a video sales letter funnel, right? So you can actually drive into a video sales letter funnel and they can book in a call right there. Step number 2 is running effective direct response to lead magnet campaigns to generate leads. So here's the thing, guys. Like, why do a lot of agents fail with advertising? They have no lead magnet, right? And a lot of times they're like, oh, call me, or always here to fulfill your real estate needs. Or this one is hilarious. Kindly waiting for your call. Why the heck would, like, that's almost like, why would you kindly wait for the call, right? Like, that's why the 3% rule, right? Like, you guys need to have a lead magnet that gets in 97% of the market alongside the 3% ready to buy right now, right? So here's some points to consider when running a lead magnet. Is it cheap and easy for me to fulfill? Is it able to be scaled? Is it trackable? Is it desirable? And is it able to be translated to multiple media channels? So here's the thing, guys. One of our agents, Marita Contreras, that works with us, she's a rockstar agent. She only pays $130 for each closing she generates. It's crazy, right? Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the campaign that she uses. And all the people that opt into that campaign, then she retargets them to go to a video sales letter self-booking page. That's what she's paying $130 per each closing. My favorite lead magnets are homes list ads and foreclosure and distressed home ads because they can actually generate both buyers and sellers earlier on and also some that are ready to purchase. This is where I can generate the profits for all of our agents, right? Because we actually go for people before they even talk to an agent, and that's where the profits are made, right? So the lead magnet is just a bait to communicate to someone, right? Remember this, the list of homes and all that kind of stuff. You guys probably used it. You guys never understood how it works. The list of homes is just there just to as a bait to communicate with someone. And the key is taking that lead from the lead magnet and establishing status delta right away and showing them why you are the expert that they need in their life. This is where most agents go wrong. They just run a simple lead magnet and they just forget about status delta. So how do you establish status delta? You set it up using a video sales letter and you retarget every single lead, and you retarget you retarget them like there is no tomorrow, right? So if you ever feel like you've been followed on with a company online, maybe you clicked on an ad and now you keep getting targeted. Sorry, but we do this relentlessly. This is actually the effect you're going to have by setting up your leads on retargeting, right? So if you actually set up leads on retargeting, you can create ads and audiences on Facebook. The key is just retargeting them with a video sales letter self-booking page like this, right? So anyone that gets retargeted should be coming to a page like this and booking in a call, right? And you guys can see this is how like a retargeting custom audience, like any person that's already booked a call with you, any lead that came in, the website visitors, the customers, right, that you already have. You can actually do this. We teach also how to do this. But again, like the lead will actually end up watching your full presentation. This is what you want. If you do that, they're going to be sold. They're going to book in a call with you and you can guarantee yourself a new client, right? So Facebook retargeting ad, this is like the ad copy that you would want to use. Like attention Vancouver home buyers, attention Dallas home buyers, right? If you're waiting until prices go up or are afraid of overpaying for a home, this is for you. If you're concerned about whether you can afford a home, then stick around, guys. We actually put together an in-depth guide and a free training on how you can get into Dream Home in Vancouver. They click learn more and they go watch the training. That's what you guys want to do. And here's the thing, guys. If you retarget them, they will see this ad every single day. And they're going to be like, okay, you know what? At one point or another, they're going to be able to click on this ad. And here's like a mobile version of this again, right? But another way, right? Like, hey, Vancouver home buyers, we actually put together an in-depth guide, and here's a track record. Sam, he sold his home. Jennifer, this is the profit she made working with us. This is the profit she made. So if you guys want to do this in a home buying process, do this. Here's my background. I'm a top 1% producer, and they click learn more, and they book a call, right? So the status delta from the video sales are going to be turning this cold internet leads into high-quality dream clients. This is how you should get high-quality dream clients. Like I said, you got to create them, right? So according to Dr. Davis Buss, right, like the author of evolutionary psychology, social status seems to be the most important incentive and motivating force of social behavior. So people want to surround themselves with high net worth individuals and they want others to know about it, right? So people want to go eat at high net restaurants and they want to post about it on Facebook. People actually go and work out, so it gives them higher status among their peers because of a better physique, right? So people want to do the same thing by working with a renowned realtor, right? People want to align themselves with a realtor who's actually well known in the area, and you're going to become well known by these retargeting ads, right? And if you're able to build status delta with your marketing, you're going to be able to extract some of the best clients. Clients actually confirm appointments are always on time. Clients that send many referrals your way. Status delta, guys, is built with immense value, testimonies from other clients, achievements, rewards, deep domain expertise, like your understanding of real estate, staying and just giving them stupid to say no to offers. And it's going to show confidence, right? So what is really status delta? It is the relative social standing of someone, right? Like just by you going in a video, by them seeing you on the internet, you're going to see them as an expert. Like if think about it, like if you see like Elon Musk in person, you're gonna be like astounded by his presence. That's what you guys want to achieve with your clients, right? And is it expensive? It's so cheap, guys. It's so cheap to retargeting. $1 a day, $2 a day, right? Like it's crazy what you can do with retargeting. This is like the untapped thing agents they're all missing out on, right? And how actually do you build status delta with branding ads? No. It's built by making exceptional offers that showcase domain expertise and information about you in the video sales letter. And it's going to really make you seem like the go-to leader, right? You can't even track the return with branding ads. So like I said, guys, what is the best way to establish status delta? You want to retarget all your leads to a video sales letter funnel so they can view content and book in a time for a call. Ideally, you want to pre-sell all of your leads so they can book in a call with you and they're going to be dream clients, right? So step number 3, guys, is setting up repeatable and scalable organic lead generation campaigns. So step number 3 in the whole process of adding an additional 250K net in 12 months or less using video sales letters is the setting up of repeatable and scalable organic lead gen campaigns, guys. So the old way of organic marketing is basically just like try to geek out with what you want to post. You hire a virtual assistant, or you pay all these companies that are just sort of telling you what to do, and you're pretty much putting the same content as your competitors, same market analysis videos and all that kind of stuff. And you're just stressed out about coming up with new ideas constantly, right? Maybe today more than ever, like people are actually able to cut through the noise and they're actually able to see the real intent, right? You're actually spending hours creating video content, and with your busy schedule, you're staying, consistent with the value-based content. It can be really, really stressful, right? And usually it leads to no action. And running with a mentality to make things perfect usually just leads to inaction, guys. And that's what you guys do not want to be in. And only 20% of the new licensees will only renew once their 2 license year period is up. So with every new agent starting with organic marketing, they're left with strategies that takes 6 to 12 months to even get results from, right? So a year without income can pretty much make it impossible to pay some bills. So agents are then told to cold call. And here's actually a stat and a study done for 50 real estate agents that make 6,264 cold calls over a 2-week period. Here's what happened, guys. 72% of people they called never picked the phone, and 28% of people answered the phone. And some of them showed interest, but majority of them actually called back. So out of the 28% of people that answered the call, 1,774 people total, only 19 resulted in an appointment. That's 19 appointments out of 6,262 calls made. Right, guys? Like, if that just shows that cold call doesn't work. And if you guys actually do the hour-by-hour analysis, you're probably earning way less than you guys would actually working a minimum wage 9-to-5 job. So it's not even worth it. So volunteering, speaking at, or attending community events is not even going to do the right trick either, guys, for organic marketing and outbound stuff. It's not time, it's not time efficient and not scalable. In fact, I was actually at an event and I wrote about this, like the community event, right? Like there's an agent speaking there, and I remember like some of my colleagues and friends are like, everyone really knew why that guy was really there, right? So you don't want to be that, and like most of you just being forced to put on a fake smile when you guys don't really want to be there. You guys are at the business network and international meetings, asking yourself like, why the heck did I even get into real estate? You start working on your business and you want to put in labor to get an ROI, right? It's not scalable. You guys need a scalable model to you actually grow your real estate business. And you need to have commission checks that are consistently coming in, right, guys? So how do you actually set up organic lead gen campaigns that are actually going to generate results immediately? I'll actually go ahead and show you guys that right now. But would you rather close more transactions or increase the bottom line, right? You want to increase your bottom line, of course, hopefully, right? But in order to increase your bottom line, you need to decrease your cost per sale, right? And one of the ways to decrease your cost by sale is to reduce your advertising spend and putting your efforts toward organic marketing. All of our top clients, guys, yes, they are really, really profitable with Facebook ads and Instagram ads and the video sales letters that we teach, but they also run organic lead generation campaigns. And this is where a lot of agents go wrong, right? Places where your target market is congregating. A good example of this is Facebook Marketplace, right? Facebook Marketplace is very, very key in getting a lot of leads. It's people can come and view listing the contact sellers. So people actually are in the market here, right? And you can actually make an offer to an audience. And don't sleep on this, guys. Like we had agents like Albert Groth put 2 leads in a contract in 7 days. Jorge from Florida put 40K in commissions in less than 30 days with $0 spent on advertising. Where Johnny closed a deal in less than a week using this in Toronto. Ivana made 25K commission check just from the marketplace. So if you're a team lead, this is a big value add for your newbie agents, right? Again, this is important for the newer agents that are watching this right now as well. Like your team could actually should be doing this. Like providing a territory to prospect and through our marketplace lead gen ads is key. When we're running a top team, give your agents prospecting territories, right, for marketplace ads and organic lead gen, and tell them like, hey, you get this area, you get this area, you get this area. You're responsible for every single person that comes in. And the metrics are going to actually be used to attract new agents to your team as well. So the team leader, right, if you're providing an abundance of training, free CRM or a full office staff, it's not going to be enticing enough because everyone's offering it. Everyone offers that crap, right? So even if you have like listing coordinators, transaction coordinators, office management, and marketing staff, it can get really expensive. So every major team, guys, is including the organic marketing strategies that I'm going to teach you guys down below inside of their value proposition to join their team, right? Organic lead gen generates appointments, phone appointments, and agents want and need appointments. Imagine just marketing and running ads like, hey, agents, join our team. We're going to give you guys appointments, right? So I learned this after having built multiple inside and outside sales teams in real estate. You guys need to increase the bottom line. You can actually do that by using organic lead generation campaigns. Like actually, just read this right here, guys. You guys can pause it. But this is my proven, tried and true organic lead gen marketplace ad. We have a lot of other ones, but I just want to give you guys free value on today's training. So set this up. Go to Facebook groups on Facebook and join as many that buy and sell groups. Go to the Facebook marketplace and literally copy paste the exact same ad. Right? You will start getting people saying, yes, I'm interested. Use this script down below to book them in. This is a script that I've tested out, and I've actually got buyers and sellers into leads and I've closed upon them, and this script works. So use this script, right? But guys, do you guys see how easy it is to book an appointment for free? This is a minimum of $10,000. I should be charging you guys for this. Sorry for sounding arrogant and cocky here, but try this. And if this finds value, book a call as well. But this is gold, right? And leads are actually now reaching out to you, and these leads are in the market, and with the video sales letter, they're actually 1 to 3 months out. So the goal is like getting that video sales letter, right? And you're running ads now in step 2. And step 3, you're doing organic lead gen campaigns. Be like, hey, before you speak to me in person, watch this video. That video is going to sell them. It's going to sell the crap out of them, right? Like, and it's going to be easy to set up. Your 12-year-old child could be doing this. You can actually pay them like $5 a day to keep on resetting your listing, right? So it takes less than 5 minutes to set up. You're going to have leads reaching out to you within hours, leads under contract in less than a week if you do this right, guys. And paid advertising and traffic just amplifies this. So here's my rule for paid ads and traffic. Of course, make sure it's really profitable so you actually have sanity. But paid traffic and advertising helps you build and scale your team and helps you scale referrals. But what really adds in the bottom line is the organic marketing and lead gen, right? It's scalable, predictable, and it's not time consuming. It takes 5 minutes to set up. This organic marketplace strategy showed you guys above, right? This one takes less than 5 minutes to set up. It's predictable in a sense that you're going to be able to get new leads every single day messaging you on Facebook. It can be refreshed every single week. And guys, again, it's not going to go away. Facebook is a monopoly. They're not going anywhere, right? So keep on just use this strategy. If you're busy, get your assistant, virtual assistant, or marketing staff, or someone on your team that do this for you guys. You can get your entire team to implement this campaign. So you actually leverage an audience as well without having to manually go through this and struggle yourself. Will this work in my market, guys? Yes, the organic Facebook marketplace works in every single market in the USA and Canada. What will I do with these leads, guys? Every single time you get someone messaging on Facebook Marketplace, just tell them like, hey, okay, great, watch this video and book in a call. Watch this video and book in a call. Add them to your database and CRM. Put your time and attention towards the leads that are looking to buy within the next 6 months, and put other leads in your long-term merger campaigns, right? You can actually increase, because these leads are from Facebook, you can actually retarget them as well, which is really, really nice, right? And will I get banned on Facebook? Guys, no, you guys won't get banned on Facebook. Will the app performance go down? It won't go down. And why isn't everyone doing this right already, guys? People just tend to overlook things, right? People like, oh, organic marketplace, it doesn't work, right? Like, guys, I've helped so many agents make money with this strategy. It works, right? So people just tend to overlook things, and people have beliefs. And is there only one organic lead generation campaign, guys? There's a lot out there. I just give you guys the one that I know would work, and it will take you guys the least amount of time to set up, right? So the step number 4, what no one has actually heard about, is nurturing leads using a content portal. This is key. The 5-minute rule, guys, like people say call up leads in 5 minutes. I don't really believe in that, because I've actually sat down and called leads like 3 days after, and they actually work, right? So your real estate coach, mentor, team leader, or maybe you are a team leader watching this, you're telling all the agents to call within 5 minutes, guys. It's definitely possible, but it's very difficult. And my rule has always been like, you guys got to provide them value, and the way you provide them value is not by like, here's the thing, guys. You guys want to get them on the phone first and foremost, but you guys want to nurture them using a content portal, not just like a list of homes that they click on and you call them every single time they click on a list, but using a content portal, right? So you're manually calling, texting, and putting leads on email drip campaigns, but you always get with the same objection. Like, I'm already working with another realtor. Could you just send me some more information? Or I accidentally clicked on your ad. I'm not interested. So how do you actually go from chasing leads to attracting people? Well, you want to actually develop content. And according to a study done by the Close, 73% of home buyers are more likely to list an agent that does actually use video as part of their marketing. So creating a value-driven course, guys, that explain the home buying process is going to really help you out. And the key is not to sell your service. The key is here to sort of give these training videos if the person will able to be buying and selling a home on their own without using you. They're only going to be using you just for risk mitigation, and they will do that every single time. So don't worry about giving too much value away. And creating a value-driven course that actually maps out the whole process in your area is going to position you as the expert, right? You're going to be flexing your knowledge muscles here. So in a nutshell, what does the IDX, what does a course do, right? How does a course benefit you as opposed to other old school methods? So when you're talking to a lead and you get them on the phone, or maybe they self-book in and they say, you know what, John, like I get it, I want to work with you, but maybe just like my wife's coming back from vacation and I want to wait 5 or 6 months. That's totally fine. Maybe the process of pre-approval. You just say, no worries, John, I'm going to give you an access to my free course. And the best thing about the free course, guys, is you can actually see when they click and log in. And when they click and log in, it sends you an email, text message, and you can actually call them and say, hey, John, just want to check in with you. It seems like you're looking into my course right now. Any feedback? No? Okay, great. Also, John, if you're getting value from this, why don't you just give it to another person that you need? Is it cool if I ask you for some 5 or 6 people that are in the market right now? And I've actually had people get referrals without even working with them as a client, right? Eye-opening moment, because if you're providing value to the person, they will give you referrals without even actually having to work with you, right? So this is what a course does. And like I said, a golden nugget is actually you can set up triggers that notify you as a lead goes to your course or logs in. So you can actually visit your leads and see the watch percent of the course. You can send this to your clients as well, again, right? You can even send this, like I said, you can send it to your clients, right? But it's a really good offer, and it's going to make you different, and it's unique, and it's 10 times better than the IDX, right? So this is time efficient. You're not looking around, scratching your head on who to call next. You're saving time and energy, and you're going to be calling the people that are in your course actively looking. And that's the key on getting high quality leads, right? Guys, speed to lead is overrated. As an agent, it's more efficient to play the nurture game than the speed game. Don't get me wrong, guys. Speed to lead it is important, but you want to catch the lead before like any other agent gets them. But like a lead is incentivized to do their research and pick the best realtor to represent them, right? So the way you do this is like to give them a free course, right, to nurture them, and it's gonna allow them to pick you as the top agent, because like I said, like you obviously have to reach out to them first, right? Like whether it's in a day or 2 days, it doesn't have to be 5 minutes, but they're gonna pick you most importantly for the person that provides more value to them, right? So in the real world, guys, it's actually difficult for a solo agent to follow up with every lead within 5 minutes. So you might be able to do it for a week, a month, or a day, whatever it is, but it's always impossible, right? So the best way is to stay consistent over a long period of time. And you're going to be able to do this with a free course, right? The free course is going to give them experience, previous happy results, responsive, no pressure sales. The free course, right, guys, in the free course, you actually have your Calendly booking link, and they can book in a call anytime, right? So they might, like, here's a really good example of how a course is in depth, right? Let's say you guys are running lead generation ads. You get them on the phone, and they said, yes, John, I want the list of homes, but you know, I'm not ready right now to meet in person. You'd be like, no worries, that's totally fine. What I'm gonna get you to do is I'm gonna set you up an exclusive home search that helps homes that are not listed online. Also, I'm gonna set you up on a free video training. It's a video sales edit. Also, John, what's your email? I'm gonna get you set up on a free course. They're gonna give you all the secrets on how you can actually get a very, very high amount of profit generated from the list from your home. Would you be open to that? They say yes. So now you get them set up on the course. You can see their view percentage as well. You can actually see when they click in, and the people that are clicking on your course, then you call out those people. That's the game you guys are going to be playing, right? So again, ISCs are sick and tired of dealing with low quality leads, right? Imagine if your ISC is going to be calling leads that are inside your course actively watching, right? Again, game changer. You're going to be quick playing the chasing game. The number of inbound calls is going to shoot up, guys. Your word of mouth, Google My Business or Google LLC is going to shoot up. Referrals increase. Your Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube ads, like they're just platforms to generate name, emails, and phone numbers. These platforms allow us to generate leads at a cheap cost, but many leads are then pretty much resold and recycled to various agents for other companies. But the agents that nurture their leads and database and have a really good sales process, which includes a course like this one, they're the ones that win long term, and they're the ones that get the monopoly profit. So you're also going to be able to increase your conversion rate in online leads pretty much immediately. And guys, how big an effect does this have on your business? Guys, your business can double, right? Your net income is going to double because of incorporating one activity if this done right, right? So how should my course be structured, guys? Just give them free value, right? Just give them like the step-by-step home buying process and give all the information they need. Does it have to be a written or video content? Guys, you guys have a combination of both or one. The mechanism to deliver the content, it doesn't matter. Does video or written content perform better, guys? Video is always better. Can I get an assistant to do this? No, guys. You are the vehicle they're going to buy. Your assistant is not. So make sure you guys are using this yourself. And again, it's very hard for someone to compete with you. Don't get someone else to do this for you. How long will it take? It won't take that long, guys, to get this. It can be really done within 3 days or less. What if you're not good in front of camera, guys? It doesn't matter. Just give them value, right? How long does my course have to be? Is long enough where someone can really buy or sell a home without using a realtor. And if I give everything away, guys, why would they want to use me as a realtor, guys? The best form of marketing is education, according to Mark Cuban, right? They're going to really use you for the fear of overpaying and legal mishap that can actually happen. And that's why they're going to use you for risk mitigation, right? So does the content need to be professionally recorded? Guys, it doesn't have to be professionally recorded. In fact, I'm recording this on like a $1,000 computer right now with a mic. That's like $100. Really cheap, right? So what's the context of this of the content in the course, right? It's just like a lot of secrets, a lot of details, and just a step-by-step process and educating them on the home buying process. And I'm not qualified to create a course, guys. I'm a newly licensed real estate agent. Guys, you got to have more knowledge of everyone. You just got to be one chapter ahead of everyone else, right? You don't have to be a legend real estate agent, right? So step number 5, guys, is engineering lead follow-up to meet with the lead's communication style to book appointments. So this is what a lot of agents get wrong, is behavioral-based follow-up. So now that you actually know how to attract your ideal clients the most efficient way possible and nurture them, you're going to actually have to know how to, communicate to every single lead. And I learned this, after working with so many agents and calling leads myself. I just found out that every lead has their own way of being communicated to. Some people prefer text, some people prefer calling only. Yours is your job to find out that as early as possible and cater your communication to the lead. So let's just say we're like I said, like the past 4 steps, guys, like we've been talking a lot about video sales letters, organic marketing, the direct response marketing campaigns, all that kind of stuff, the courses. But some people, we need to understand how we communicate to some people, right? So the way I like to do this is I like to just use the text messaging to filter out. So people that respond back to text messaging, we respond back with text messaging alone. And this is actually a very good insight because one of our agents that, he's making like $250K net a year using our system, he just actually said this himself, right? He said, the leads that respond back by text message, I text them back. The leads that never respond back at all, I call them. And again, because he's like, even if they don't pick up the phone, again, a lot of them will do if you do it correctly. He's like, they're all being retargeted with my video sales letter. So at one point or another, you're going to book in themselves anyways, right? But the leakage in your pipeline, guys, is because you're missing out because you didn't adhere to the preferred communication style, right? This is where it's important because you're going to communicate on the lead's preferred style, guys. Agents are implementing scripts for their phone calls, but for text messages, there's no script being used, right? So there's actually a neglection towards text. And it's actually become common that people would rather talk on text message than phone, right? Research actually confirms that 75% of millennials would rather text than call. As a real estate agent, how is this important to you guys? SMS has a 98% open rate. It's actually mandatory to send text messages to online leads. Online leads always start off with the automatic text message going out to them like as fast as possible. That's speed to lead. You can actually automate that as well and have a sequence. And whenever they, when they respond back, that's when you get a text message saying they responded back, right? And if they don't respond back, that doesn't mean they're a bad lead, right? A lot of times, like a lot of companies will offer like these drip text systems and like, oh, only respond back to the leads that respond back by text message. Guys, what happens to other leads? The other leads that, might have landlines. They're older people that don't like to text message. Maybe their phone is off, right? So those are also very valid leads. So again, like I am going to start emphasize the text messaging as well. Like if there is a text message lead, respond back to them by text, right? So here's the thing, if they do respond back, like let's say we're running a list of homes ad, right? And we respond back and say, hey, just want to touch base with you on get that list of homes sent over to you on our Facebook post. Do you want to look into any homes under 1 million? They say, yeah, okay, great. Let me ask you a couple questions. What's your location? This is location. How many bedrooms or washrooms? How many bedrooms or washrooms? What's the price range you're looking at? 1.5 to 1.6. But if you actually have also homes under 1 million, that's totally fine. Okay, they said yes. But if you have any homes under 1 million, that would be great for me. And are you a first-time buyer or do you have to sell a home first? I've actually sold my house, but I'm looking to buy a new one. And by the way, if you don't mind me asking, are you already pre-approved? Yes. Got it, Pooja. So we actually offer a free no-obligation meet and greet session. That's the offer we're making to the lead. They say, yeah, we set a time. That's how you set a phone call with a lead without them ever even calling you back. Or you ever have to hop on a call with them. So that's one way of setting appointments. So that's like the behavioral-based follow-up script. that we teach, like if a lead responds back by text message, use this script. And a lot of time, guys, like it's copy paste, right? You don't have to think much. Just ask them one question at a time. A lot of agents just throw these blurbs their way. That's not the key. We're only looking for 1 or 2 word answers, guys. There's really limited effort required from the lead. Whenever you add too much effort for someone, they're gonna be like, wait, why should I answer this question? I don't even know them, right? So that's why we only make a very, very simple question for them. And once we like the whole sales process, guys, is when a lead comes in, you're like a doctor, right? So you're trying to solve a problem for them. In this case, they want to list the homes. So then from the list of homes, you qualify the lead. So you ask them a question like a doctor would. And at the end, you prescribe a solution, which is a free, no obligation meet and greet. And the better the solution, the higher chance you're going to buy, right? So it's like a doctor. Like if they give you a bad prescription, like there's not a high chance you're going to go and get it because you might have already used it. But they give you a new prescription, like a really good offer, which is like, in this case, like a free, no obligation meet and greet session. We remove the risk, right, for them. They're going to say, yeah, sure, I'm open for a phone call, right? And a lot of agents say, yeah, but it's free, no obligation. I want an obligation only. Like, guys, people don't want that. Buyers don't want to be stitched up, right? And that's the key. Like, you want to give a free, no obligation. They're going to be open, hop on a call. Think about it. You guys already did the hardest part. You got a cold person on the internet and hop on a call with you. Now, your job is then to convert them using a video sales letter, like we talked about a little bit earlier. And like any person that does booking a call with you, like this person may have not watched your video sales letter from the retargeting ads. All you got to say is, no worries, Kieran. Let's get you in for a call tomorrow. But by the way, I'm going to send over a free video for you. Just please go ahead and watch that before a call. That's going to be able to warm them up, right? So guys, like I said, since not every single lead is going to respond back to you by a text message, you actually convert the remaining ones with phone calls by you or your ICs, right? The key is to have autoresponders that put leads in direct text sequences that align with the lead magnet. The responders should keep texting until the lead respond back. If they respond back, that's great. Use a text message. If they don't, that's fine. The people that don't respond back, right? Like I said, have your ICs or have yourself dial them up using a proven script. That is key, right? Don't just call them back and be like, hey, looking for a real estate agent, because no one's looking for a real estate agent. They're looking for a good deal. And you need to make sure we actually have a good script in place, right? So example of this is like you want to actually have a mechanism for people to call you back as well. And that's using voicemail drops. But you can also have, in this case, like if a lead does come in and they call you back from your voicemail drop, you drop on their phone, they're like, hey, thank you so much for calling back. It's actually John from ABC Realty. I actually got a note from my assistant here that she actually tried calling you and regarding a list of homes for sale in the area. From my understanding, they're looking to buy a home in the area. Is that correct? And they say yes. And then you can start qualifying them, right? That's another way of booking appointments. Like I said, there's like really 3 ways of booking appointments: the text messaging, the manual dialing, and then there also is going to be the voicemail drops to inbound call. That's the 3 ways of inside sales. The other way is like the retargeting that people are going to be self-booking in. Your goal, guys, is this. You want to build an ecosystem, a little pond of fish that's getting text messages, emails, phone calls from your voicemail drops, and at the same time, they're also seeing your ad every single day on Facebook for a video sales letter that's going to pre-sell them, and then they're going to be booking in themselves. That is how you build a very, very, very profitable real estate business, and they can scale it, right? So, like I said, right, behavioral-based follow-up, guys, look at this. You can absorb this. I made this diagram for you guys. And then texting cold leads, guys, requires text scripts, right? Like I said, people don't like to receive large paragraphs. Why, right? Because humans are lazy, right? And you want to make it as easy as possible for your prospect. Like I said earlier on the training, the speed of product and delivery and service is going to be key, and the conviction of delivery is going to be key. So why is Amazon worth 1.7 trillion? Like I said, guys, they're solving the problem that lazy humans want, right? So you would rather order a laptop that drive to the closest Best Buy because it's just more convenient. It requires so much less energy and time to be able to purchase a product with a touch of a button, right? And you need to be able to apply the same principles towards communication. In order to succeed, you need to adapt to new changes. You can actually reach a 65% conversation rate with cold internet leads if you do this correctly. So this is a diagram I also made. Zoom in and look into it. Pause the video if you guys like. But guys, why not ask all the qualifications at once and make this process quicker? It's gonna actually destroy your appointment booking rate, right? A lot of agents, they'll just ask all the questions at once. So actually, one of our agents named Janine, we got an interview with her on YouTube. The first thing she said in the interview is like, hey, don't send the paragraph to the leads, right? So what's the difference between a no obligation meet and greet and an appointment, guys? They're both an appointment, but no obligation meet and greets actually result in a higher appointment booking rate. Again, our job is to make sure people get on the phone with us. People don't want to be sold. Buyers want risk reversal, hence it is quote unquote no obligation. So as you can see, guys, all you need to do is like the 5 steps just to confirm, right? The 5 steps. is crafting a stellar sales argument and transporting it into video format. I talked about that. You guys can rewind it. Step number 2 is running direct response marketing campaigns to a video sales letter format. Step number 3 is setting up repeatable and scalable organic lead generation campaigns. Step number 4 is nurturing all leads like content portal. Step number 5 is entering lead follow-up to meet the lead's communication style to build appointments. So, guys, you guys do this correctly, you can net additional 250K not net or more in 12 months or less. So, I know this is a fact because I've done this with our customers. And we actually have customers on our website that are doing this. So if you do this process properly, you can do that. This is actually the new way in real estate that many agents are sleeping on. And this is a $1 million agent workflow, right? So, guys, now on to the next step, which is now all of you guys actually like the idea of creating a video sales letter. You guys are sick and tired of this model with no profits, right? You guys actually understand how to set up organic lead generation campaigns. You guys are creating a value-driven course, but you're going to put off by the fact that it's difficult for you. So hopefully on today's training, I'll give you guys enough value so you guys can actually go out and do it on your own, but maybe it is a little bit difficult. So here's how we can go ahead, and there's a couple of ways that you can actually do it. So the first thing is you're going to hire an in-house marketing team. So the in-house marketing team, guys, if you hire them, here's the truth. They're likely going to fail because any marketer that's worth his or salt is already rich. They're not looking for a job, or they built their own multi-million-dollar company. Sorry, but it's true, right? I mean, if you guys, I've done this with my own company, and I should actually work under a brokerage. I'm like, you know what? I'm good at marketing. I can do this for myself and help more agents do this, and I built my own company. So if you're trying to look for that in-house marketer that's going to do it for you guys, it's not really, if they're so good, they would have gone and did something bigger. Sorry, no offense, but that's going to be true. If you decide to take your chance on someone, it's going to put you back around $5K a month. That's a total of $60,000 a year. This is even without considering the cost of training, guys. It's a lot of training. I spent over $500,000 of training to become an expert marketer, and also not even considering the millions of dollars that I lost doing the wrong things. So, in a recent study done by Training Magazine, guys, an average employer spent $1,286 a year training an employee and devoted 42 hours of training to them. There's actually a cost to benefits as well. Benefits range from minimum to major, such as free coffee, life insurance, medical and dental plans, tuition coverage, and the list goes on. According to Joe Hadzima, a professor at MIT Sloan School of Management, guys, the salary plus benefits usually equals 1.25 times base pay. So for a $60,000 a year employee, it's going to actually put you back $75,000 a year, which is coming out of your profits and your bottom line, right? This is $62.50 a month or $208 a day coming out of your monthly paycheck at the end of the year if you hire an in-house marketing team, okay? So I know this because a lot of people come in and they want to work with us and they hire all these in-house people that have marketing degrees in university, and they're not really getting it. They're just losing and throwing money in the garbage, right? You can also do it yourself, right? And you can learn it all on your own. Guys, the thing is, since the skills needed are so specialized, it's going to take you around 12 hours a day per 1 year to become proficient without any help, right? This means you're going to have not have any sort of income coming in because all your time is going to be spent learning. You're not going to be able to maintain a healthy family or work life. It's actually impossible devoting 12 hours per day while showing homes, meeting clients, or making your follow-ups for the day. You're not going to be able to pick up your kids from school, and definitely want to have time for date nights on a Friday night with your significant other. Guys, here's the thing. Let me tell you guys a story about myself. I'm a young guy, and I spend all day working, and I can do that right now. And I do sacrifice a lot of family time, but again, my family knows a bit because I'm young and able to do this. But I know in the next little bit, I'm not going to be able to do this long term, right? Because I cannot sacrifice my family time for this. And it's very important. This is my life's work. This is what I do. And you guys, it's going to be very hard for you to learn marketing, learn online sales, complete transition to a whole different business model, which is going to be difficult for you guys to adapt to. You're going to be like Einstein trying to solve E equals MC squared. You might even possibly age about 20 years in the span of 2, right? It might happen. And guys, the opportunity cost, it's also a cost of not doing this. According to a study done by List with Clever, an average buyer's agent commission in the USA is 7 to 9K, right? Ballpark. Considering the median commission is about 80 to 80, you're missing out on about $25,000 a month for not implementing these strategies, since they can actually add an additional $3 a month for a sole agent fairly quickly if you do it correctly, right? So you're missing out about $828 of profits. You're missing out about $75,000 of commissions every 3 months if you don't take action on this. This actually pays for an entire 4 years worth of college tuition. Think about it. This is per day, actually, right? So, we have agents that take home $75,000 commission checks in a month, and they can do it like clockwork on autopilot. So, $75K a month, you guys can scale it to that point. And there's an opportunity cost of not doing this at all, right? You guys can also test drive lead gen companies. So if you actually continue to work with the typical lead generation companies that are out there that are incentivized to exit the company and sell it for millions, they're going to be trapping you and you're owning all your digital real estate. Saying Boomtown, Bollies, Agent Locator, Ylopo, yes, they're really good companies that actually use the platforms, but to name a few, but you're going to be able to, you're going to be spending $699 to $2,000 a month for a minimum 6-month-long contract without any ad spend to get the old school IDX website, which is buying a knockoff Zillow like I showed you guys earlier on Google search. They're also going to be owning your website SEO, so you have no traction, and they're going to be in your hands. So any traction will be in their hands. It will be like Zillow upping their prices. Good luck trying to buy out of that contract, guys. You're going to earn everything, and you're going to be getting screwed when they raise their prices. I've seen this happen with Zillow, and these companies are copying Zillow's model. Not even as effective anyways, but for those that are actually working for you, they're going to pretty much, like, you're not going to be able to leave because our whole business is built off this one source. So what's the best alternative? You can hire us, right? You can work with us at generateagentleads.com and get the entire system working in less than 7 days for 1/10 the price and effort, right? And you're going to ensure that you never lose money to renting out your marketing and assets again. You're going to own everything. Over the past few years, we work with hundreds of agents just like you, right? We know what works, guys. We've spent millions of dollars on this. What doesn't work? In fact, we actually use our own system for our own company, and we use it for real estate agents, and they love it, right? And the thing is, like, Generateagentleads.com was specifically built to solve your client acquisition problems and for you to own it, right? And best of all, guys, we do like practice what we preach, and we have actually built, and I built this company to multi-million-dollar run rate using the exact same video sales letter funnels that we teach, right? So yeah, you actually know, guys, like 87% of agents are going to quit in 5 years anyways. So we're on a mission to change that, right? That's why I'm like sitting in front of a camera for like 2 to 3 hours here, because I really do believe in this. And your broker doesn't care about you guys. Sorry, brokers, right? But again, like, you're going to be replaced in a matter of days because tens of other agents just like you want in, and they're always getting, switching brokerages. So you're in charge of your future. You are the only one that can change your life. Whether your agent, team, or broker watches right now, you have to take control. And you have to take control in your own hands, right? So no one's going to make you successful. No one, right? Your marketing has to be in-house. There's a reason why Coca-Cola has in-house marketing. There's a reason why Pepsi has in-house marketing. There's a reason why even the biggest brokerages out there, the Keller Williams, the EXPs, they have in-house marketings. They don't outsource it to anyone else. They own their own real estate. The marketing is real estate, right? This is for single agents and small teams who want the number on their checking account to go up, or are dealing with not so profitable, scalable, or even, they're dealing with the unpredictable real estate business, right? If you want to take your net take-home income and you want to take that to the moon, this is for you. This is also for the broker that wants to know how to generate business appointments out of thin air, so you actually can recruit agents and by promising a booked appointments and actually be really, really profitable, right? Again, hundreds of agents have used this fantastic results to get this in the shortest period of time. You can see like Lisa closed additional 14 deals in 12 months. Andrew closed 5 additional deals in 4 months. Jorge did 40K GCI in less than 4 months with $0 spent on advertising. Khalib closed 8 additional deals and put 4 under contract in less than 12 months. He's actually at 18 deals already in a year. Looks crazy. In a $1 million plus market, average home price about $1.2 million. Scott closed with 2 deals and put 4 under contract. Belwinder closed 8 deals in less than 6 months. Additionally, at $10 a day on advertising. Maritza closed additional 10 deals in 4 months. Albert put 2 deals under contract in less than 10 days with $0 spent on advertising. Garbage took a 75K net commission check in just the past month here in his market. So here's what's going to happen if you guys work with us. Right? You're going to be able to have leads reaching out to you willing to pay the commission that you're worth. You're going to be able to get your lead to appointment ratio and appointment to contract ratio is going to skyrocket. You're going to be able to get to 250K net in 12 months if you execute properly. You're going to be finally able to get rid of big portal lead gen providers such as Zillow and other lead gen companies that are burning your pockets. You can actually forget about clients that don't respect your time, cold calling, and the constant need to check your bank account and see if the commission check has actually even arrived yet. You're going to be able to feel motivated, driven, and stress-free. You're going to be able to have your show-up rates increase. You're going to have a significant market share because you're going to have something that's working, and you're going to keep on spending more and more on advertising until you pretty much obliterate the market. And you're going to be able to charge your clients to work with you because you have an abundance. Again, this is optional, but I really recommend it. Some of our agents that are really executing the system well, they charge transaction fees before they even go see a home with someone. So, guys, how does this work? Right before, guys, when you guys want to generate leads online, you would either run ads yourself, waste thousands of dollars, or you would use a lead generation company that will run generic buyer campaigns and send them to your IDX website. But now you can generate high quality leads and appointments using a direct response lead magnet campaign, retargeting leads into a video sales letter booking funnel that will help you build out without even operate on thin margins. So you guys might not even understand the jargon and the language I'm using. We'll help you build it out. Again, our job is to make sure clients make money, and we're going to give you guys the easiest way of doing it. So you can actually do this without hearing, I'm already working with another realtor, or having all your margins eaten away by inexperienced marketers, Zillow and portals in general, and in general, like an ineffective marketing, right? In simple terms, think of how you actually got here. On this page, on this video right now, you invested a lot of time watching this. We had a lead generation ad. We retargeted you because you were a lead to come to a video sales letter, right? We'll actually help you do the same thing in your real estate business. We actually don't even door knock, do presentations with brokerages, do networking or traditional forms of marketing. We use the internet to attract ideal clients. So even we as a company, guys, we don't do traditional forms of marketing. There are actually other companies out there that go do presentations in front of brokerages. We don't have to do that. We don't have to partner up with MLS boards or anything. We literally attract our own clients. We create our own high quality clients that go on to make fortunes, right? So before, when you actually wanted to generate new clients without spending any money on advertising, you would cold call, reach out to past clients for referrals, and you get the occasional inbound lead from word of mouth. Or if you got lucky, you would actually pick an open house for the weekend. But now, guys, we're helping get your organic lead gen campaign set up to help generate free leads for your business and turn your business into a profit city without even needing, the need to build up an audience, right? No need to spend months and years building up an audience. We'll get you leads on the first day, right? And before, when you wanted to nurture your leads, you're going to be able to get them set up on a weekly listing alert, send a written card once a year, put them on email drip sequences. Guys, we're going to teach you guys how to build a free course that's going to be able to nurture your leads, provide them more value than every other agent in your market. Also going to let you know when they log in. If you're a team lead, watch this, or a broker, right? You can actually use our system to hire more team members because you can actually generate appointments out of thin air. Every team lead is promising leads. What if you came in and offered appointments on the calendar that have an average 80% attendance rate? Actually, we actually asked 15 of our customers that are generating appointments using our system, and they're all doing it in-house, 80% attendance rate with the video sales letters, right? So it's key. And the reason why we have such a high attendance rate at our appointments is just because we send people the video sales letter, we get them warmed up, and we have the sequences in place. And every team is providing lead generation conversion training or CRM training, right? What if you could show your team members on how to get leads to chase them, attracting leads versus chasing leads, right? So guys, if you guys are ready, go ahead and book a call with our team, and we're gonna show you guys how to stay one step ahead of your competitors and add profits to your bottom line. So guys, like here said, we're not like a lead generation company. We don't sell buyer seller leads. We give you guys a system that you guys can implement and plug and play that works, and you guys own that system, and you guys literally don't have to pay a lead generation company again. And that's our promise, because we understand that a business needs to own their own marketing department. Because if you are building your business on someone else and you're renting out your marketing, the moment that company goes out of business, or the moment the company even sells their business, your business is screwed, or they raise their prices like Zillow, right? And we don't want you guys to have that. So guys, here's the thing: we can only really bring on a limited amount of clients every single month, right? Because this is such a high amount of attention needed for us, right? It's gonna give us the time and attention to work with our clients from at the highest level. And again, we pretty much all of our agents that implement our process to get results. And if you're interested in getting started, act now, guys. If you we actually have a waiting list sometimes that does appear, because we can't bring on 1,000 clients and help set up 1,000 video sales letters, right? And if you're gonna watch one of your competitors take market share, and they might be in your market running video sales letters, a chance might just be if there's too many agents in a market and they're all running video sales letters, because we only really make money when our clients get results, we might turn off the area, right? Just think about it. Why would we want to have 100 different video sales letters from the exact same city? So if you're watching this ad right now or watching this video sales letter right now, it means that we still have slots in your city, right? And guys, we're not cheap to work with either, right? And you shouldn't be cheap in your own business too. We're not a company that works on price. We work on value, and we don't believe in being the cheapest option in the marketplace, because truthfully, guys, it wouldn't give us the margins to help serve our clients to the highest level, right? And if we can't serve our clients to the highest level, then we can't get our clients wins. And our clients don't get wins, then we don't actually, make money as a company. So we actually are not cheap. And think about it yourself, guys. If you discount your price and your commissions, you're going to discount your service. And when you discount your service, you're not going to be able to give a premium service, right? When you don't give a premium service, you're not going to lead to premium referrals. You see the flywheel? That's why we're not going to compete on price. We offer something completely different that no one else is doing it, and we're actually really good at what we do, right? So, like I said, there are only a limited amount of spots available to work with us, and you guys want to make sure you guys book a call in right away. And another thing, guys, a bonus. So if you guys just, we're going to do something really special for you guys. We're only going to help you build your video sales letter, the value-driven course, and set up the most updated organic lead generation campaigns that work right now. But for a limited time, we'll help you also run your direct response marketing campaigns. And we'll also help you follow up with your leads correctly. So we're going to help you do all this process. We're going to give you all the frameworks that work. And we're going to show you that here's how the top agents are doing. We're also going to help you how to call every single lead effectively, because you need to call your leads in-house. Don't outsource it to a third-party ISA service, guys. That never works. If you guys want to have your margins eaten away by a lead gen company that offers like, hey, we're going to call your leads and book appointments on your calendar, go ahead and do that and waste money. Here's the thing, guys. If they were so good, every agent would already be using them, right? It would be like Zillow. So you can't do that. You guys want to build your in-house marketing and sales department, and you guys should be knowing how to call up your leads. Because if you guys are actually at the point where some of our agents are, like Kuldeep, that are building a team, if Kuldeep didn't know how to generate appointments and net commissions from his own system, how would he have told other agents using his system to net their own commissions, right? And that's the flywheel you guys want to build in your business. So you guys want to learn how to do it all in-house, right? And we've done this. We're experts at this. We've done it. I've called up internet leads for a long time. I've built ISA teams. I've built sales teams. You're going to get all of the training required. But wait, guys, there's actually more. Not only are we going to help you run your direct response marketing campaigns, we're going to also help you run your video sales letter campaigns. We're also going to help you build your value-driven course and set up organic lead generation campaigns. But guys, we're also going to help you give you guys the frameworks for Google My Business and Google Local Services Ads. Local Services Ads lead to inbound calls from sellers and out-of-state buyers or province buyers that are the highest quality leads. Also, if you're from Canada watches right now, we actually have an exclusive Google Connect because we spend millions of dollars a year on Google. And Google literally told us that they're coming to Canada. And we have the framework behind it of what to do to succeed. So if you actually get on this early and you join us, we're going to give you the frameworks of how to prepare for what's going to be the biggest opportunity for Canadian real estate agents. If you're in the USA and you're already running local service ads, we're going to teach you guys how to optimize them, because there actually is a framework for optimizing them. You might not be getting inbound calls right now and it might have been hyped up to you, but you guys need to understand how to run this, right? Also, guys, we're going to back up everything with a guarantee. So guys, we guarantee a minimum of one deal or your money back. So name one company that does that. That's how confident we are in our service, right? So like most of our clients, guys, are going to close a lot more. And your biggest worry shouldn't be closing a deal. It should be worrying more about your tax bill at the end of the year, right? So guys, like I'm really betting the farm on this one, am I? Right? But that's how confident I am. So guys, if you guys are interested, book a call and let's go ahead and change your life, right? And let's give you guys the system that you guys have always been waiting for. And the question and answers, right? Like frequently answered questions that we get from agents is like, well, what if it doesn't work, guys? We've been in the industry for more than 5 years. We work with over 1,000 clients one-on-one. We found that what works and what doesn't work through trial and error. We've spent millions of dollars in advertising, and we get feedback, right? And our entire lives are actually spent over finding ways to help agents add profits to their bank account, right? Like this is all we do. We are exclusively focused on the client acquisition, the profitable client acquisition, and the high quality client acquisition for our clients. And we've done that religiously for the past 5 years, right? So we're pretty good at this. How much time is needed to execute this properly? You're going to need a few hours to set this up, guys. Once it's set up, guys, there's really going to be no maintenance on your end. It's going to run on without you. And you might actually say, oh, I don't need this. Right? This is crap. I'm just going to go back to my other methods. I'm going to go back to my IDX website. It's already working. I just need a website. Marketing, I don't need it. Marketing, blah, right? Guys, according to the most recent data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, an average consumer unit spends $5,100 a month. A consumer unit includes families, single person living alone, or 200 people living together who share major expenses. So on average, guys, $1,674 a month goes towards housing. This is about 33% of an average household monthly expense. $813 a month goes on transportation. $608 is spent on personal insurance and pensions. $414 is spent on healthcare. $378 is spent on groceries. $288 a month is spent on restaurants and other meals on the road. This is also even considering no entertainment, tuition bills, clothes, or a car you maybe want to buy. There's actually also not even taking into account inflation, which is at 10%. So the question is, are you guys really comfortable with your current lifestyle? Can you really take that vacation whenever you want to, right? Is your current income keeping you up at night? What if you guys would you want to surprise your spouse with a new Tesla? I've been really talking about Tesla this training, haven't I? But you guys get the point. It's getting expensive to live. And you guys want to have a way to escape that. So how much effort is needing? Guys, we've already done all the work from our end to make this as easy as possible for you. We've done everything that we could do, but we have left out what we cannot do for you, right? Like if you can't invest a few hours of your time, this isn't for you, right? If you want to make $250,000 a year net, you're not going to be sitting there on your couch getting that money transferred to your bank account, are you? You have to work hard, right? You have to work hard at least at first, and then you can be like our agents that are building teams, and or maybe you're watching this and you have a team and you have systems, and you don't have to work nearly as hard, and you can actually earn more. So if you don't want to make profits, guys, simply put, this is not for you, right? If you guys want to be average, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is for those guys that are ambitious, hungry, and want to reach the next level. People that have $1 million goals. Not $100,000 goals, $1 million goals. That's our goal, right? So is there a guarantee, guys? Like I said, we guarantee that you close a minimum one deal, or we're going to give you your money back, right? Most of our clients are going to close a lot more than that. And the guarantee is then actually placed just to remove risk from your end to really make it a no-brainer offer. You should really just feel stupid saying no to this, right? Because we're giving you everything, a plug-and-play system that works. Which other company really guarantees it? No one has even the audacity to make this claim, right? If you have a tight budget and you really want to do this, guys, you can actually partner up with a lender, split the cost. We have a lot of our customers doing that. We actually have a pool of mortgage lenders that you can actually reach out to daily, that actually reach out to us daily basis because they want us to implement this exact same system for them. But we only partner up with the real estate agents, and because we are 100% committed to just serving one niche and one client avatar, because that's who we specialize in. And you can actually get funding as well from a third-party partner and start with zero money down for the first 30 days. And you can actually pay like $100, $200 a month to use our system, and you can actually pay off the rest when you guys actually get a closing, right? So what percentage of your customers are successful, guys? 100% of our customers that follow our outline action steps are successful and they make a lot of money. So guys, what are you guys waiting for? Let's go ahead and get you guys on a call, and please go ahead and hit schedule. So guys, I appreciate the time and attention. This was a very long training. I know, hope it didn't waste you guys' time. And if I did waste your time, guys, go ahead and book a call and ask for a $50 transfer, right? But anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you guys. And this is really valuable for me, just to, for myself, just to provide this, because I get excited about this stuff, right? But guys, hopefully you guys found value. Rewind this training, read this 68-page document if you guys like. It's almost like a little book, right? And you guys will pick up a lot of insights, right? Again, I couldn't actually cover this. I probably would have had a 6-hour-long video if I pretty much read every single line and described it. But I know that's not going to be attractive. But again, hopefully this video really served you guys well. And if you guys found value, go ahead and book a call. And we're excited to see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.